on?
Oh, I have a precursor. So, I've been watching a whole bunch of D&D videos lately. One of the things they've been talking about is like perception checks and how it's easy to get into I walk into a room and I push the radar button from a lot of like video games and stuff. So I'm gonna try to do what I can to pull back from you having to make those rolls. So what that means is if you're actively like investigating something and you correctly guess where it is, you're not gonna have to roll for that perception check. I'm gonna try to get used to that, but just as a heads up going forward, I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more. So, when last we left our heroes, everybody had left the expedition, right? The catacombs. You turned in the barrier tattoo that you had retrieved to Siro. And then we kind of split the party a little bit with plans to meet back up. Gregory visited the archive, had a conversation there. Got some information about a former Skyfallen who also had said something about the Plague Council. A bunch of different information around the geography that was kind of gathered by the entire party. Surrounding towns, different areas, some of the inhabitants of those areas. Kurt visited the Temple of the Sun, learning more about Sunama. And then the remaining group went to the Hapless Hydra, eventually joined by the rest of the party. After the information gathering, some discussion, and drinks, the party decided on heading to Fort Spirit, interested in duels held in the Wild Circle there. So I am going to bring you all, realizing, to this board.
Yeah, I don't particularly remember being too keen on this idea, but I was outvoted on it.
Back to the Hapless Hydra. Is there anything that I am missing information-wise that anybody wants to call out before we dive back in?
I can't think of
I got a list of pretty things we need to find for money.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to remind everyone that Argo is covered in lantern oil.
Oh yeah. It's like spilled down his throat, like all over the...
So no one carry any torches or shove him into
Did he
anything that
actually
may catch him on
splash it
fire.
on him? He splashed it on himself, right? Wasn't it just like...
I don't know.
I thought he like oiled his joints with
I
it.
thought he was
Oiled his
oiling
joints.
himself up with it.
Yeah.
I thought he did like a fake splash. Like, haha. Or
So,
did you do that with
Would be
alcohol?
very flammable.
No,
Be careful.
lamp oil. God, what the hell's your
Well, no,
problem?
you took an alcohol too at the beginning and did like a
I
joke.
splashed-
right?
Yeah, you splashed.
So you have that flammable alcohol on you too. You're
Yep,
literally a beacon of fire.
Oh
Soon.
no!
Yeah, we got a
The
walking
warforgeds
time
are
bomb
fully
here.
metal. There's
The
wood in
beacons are
there.
lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Oh my God.
So with that, we can come back into the Hapless Hydra. Foley has left your table and leaving you all kind of sitting there on your own. There's the din of the local chatter that's going on. It's kind of a low, conversational of a few people in the tavern. Some people eating and a few drinks around, but not very rowdy or anything in here. What do y'all want to do?
Alright, so we decided to go to this fort. What time of day is it again? I feel like we've been drinking here forever.
By
Mid-afternoon?
now, yeah, you'd be heading into mid-afternoon. I believe I said it'd be 5 or 6 or it might be like 5 or 6 now, and you'd
By the
get
time
to the
arrive,
fort by 7 or 8 or something.
Okay, so I suppose we should finish off these drinks and maybe towel off the clanker and then head out. Try and get where we're going before nightfall.
Hopefully we don't run into any fire wolves out there.
Hopefully we do. Need to teach this learning machine a lesson. Don't cover yourself in flammable materials.
The hell is your I shoot him.
Just,
With the stink eye.
Oh, nice
I
going.
don't have
wow.
Oh, I see. Someone programmed it how to have emotions.
The flintlock in your gun ignites your arm.
Oh no.
Double kill.
You're now on fire.
I'm burning in my own hubris.
1d6 fire damage every turn. Every round. Yep.
So are you all making moves to leave, or are you still hanging out?
Kurt's following them wherever they go. He's waiting to see what everyone else is doing.
I think we should make moves to leave. Now that
Yeah,
we
we're
have
just
filled our
burning
stomachs with
time here.
alcohol and food.
Alrighty. Foley, as you guys get up to go, will shout out, have a good evening. If you need a place to stay, we got rooms.
Yeah, huh?
What did he just say?
It's nothing of import. Just move along.
Alrighty.
I leave the establishment and I make my way towards, which was it? Sandward, Mountainward, Northward?
It was Peakward.
Peakward.
Right.
Wait! I thought it was Sandward for the arena.
I thought
Only
the
it was Peakward.
Sandward was the
I thought
chasm,
the chasm
wasn't it?
was
I just in
south
my head I
where,
thought it was on the way. Okay, Peakward.
It is Peakward.
Okay,
It is north out of,
Yeah.
I mean,
I remembered incorrectly.
I'd rather go to the chasm. So if we can put that to
Yeah, I
a
thought
vote,
it was,
supersede
like,
this
nearby.
fortress nonsense.
Well, you're welcome to jump. At your leisure.
Well, ain't nobody said out. Listen, just because I feel the call of the void don't mean I'm gonna answer it, alright? It's a curiosity. Might find some of these rare materials over there to make us some money. We're not gonna make any money fighting in rigged fights at some fort.
And
Good
literally
exercise.
gambling to make money there.
We can't. We can't. I mean, if we all bet on our big giant friend with the axe over here.
Man, any broker paying attention gonna know you betting on your friend. And smart investment.
Yeah.
You invest in the kobold, though. No one
Alright,
bets for a kobold.
You know, I just gonna move this along. I raise my hand, all in favor of not going to the fort and going to the chasm or somewhere more productive. My hand hangs in the air, expectantly. All right, nobody's speaking up. I'm casting my eye to my companion. He ain't putting his hand up. I see where this is
Kurt kind of
going.
looks, he's like, I don't like conflict.
All right, well, fine. I guess my
I was
idea.
gonna abstain.
You know, kind of depending on you to make me at least not look the fool here.
Well,
but
I know I agree with you, but I also don't want to go against what everybody else wants to do. So.
All right. Here's
nah,
a
we
new
ain't
vote.
going
Who-
against. We're just voicing our opinion, which is perfectly within all right.
I mean, I
Now-
think going anywhere is gonna get us more information at the end of the day. So, I mean, my opinion don't really matter.
I don't see how we're going to be getting any information with this gigantic gentleman over here beating people up in a ring.
I don't know. I've
You
never
could
been
mingle
there.
while we do it.
There
You
could
don't
be
know that.
people who knows. I mean, I agree with you, Gregory, that somewhere else is probably going to be more productive, but I still think there's probably going to be some level of productivity at this here arena that we're going to. But I mean, we never been here, so any which way we go, we're just uncovering more of that map. So
Now, I suppose you're right.
and I imagine
know,
we
you
won't
could-
stay long.
You know, I imagine you could probably both enter that tournament as well. I mean, we could all enter the tournament.
I ain't got no reason to get my ass kicked for money I ain't guaranteed to make, so.
I'm not wasting my time on some chest buffing little shit contest.
Oh, but I'll watch you big guy go at it. No, I'm into that. Helmar, you give him hell, Helmar.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Hail Mary, Helmar.
Hail Mary.
Let's go.
So heading out to Fort Spirit then.
Radibly.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
with great lamentation.
Oh, stop your belly.
You are welcome to stay behind.
This is belly aching's all I do. It's what keeps me warm when I'm traveling outside.
The
I'm
alcohol
noticing.
should have done that for you. So why don't you let that slosh around in your belly?
All right, we would have more of it if that one hadn't tossed it all over the floor.
I didn't.
One
What
drink
are
and
you
he bought it
talking
for
about?
himself, so.
You ain't allowed to drink here anymore because of that. You remember that, right?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
never-
really? It must be because you're skyfall and you don't remember shit.
No, it's because you got drunk. I can't get drunk.
I wasn't drinking. I didn't get drunk. Your memory's faulty.
You probably were high or something.
I'm following the big guy.
Some weird fleshy, you know.
I'm going this way.
I'll follow
Goodbye.
Hey, he y'all mer. HJ. I got a question for you. That tin can seems to like you. Why? Like, what did you program it in there? You don't seem like the kind of person who knows how to deal with that kind of stuff. But you know what? My perception could be incorrect.
I don't insult people every 2 minutes.
It's not a people, so it shouldn't really be a problem. I
My
haven't
point
insulted
stands.
you. Wait, I
That
have
you
given
bluff.
you nothing but the most curt of mannerisms, sir. I have been nothing but cordial with you and the rest of our party. The machine, however, has a problem. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it.
What's the problem?
I
with
mean
the machine?
this
I think
in the
Kurt can't
politest
drink.
way possible. Your mouth gets away from you.
Oh, trust me, I know it does. But you know, I have a short temper. It burns quick on the wick, and I don't know. He started speaking me the wrong ways, getting off on the wrong foot. So I figured, you know what? Why try and deal with this program and we can just, you know, reprogram it ourselves.
I don't think you're even capable of that.
Holy shit! You're listening?
Yeah.
What that's rude listening to people in another conversation. See what I'm
next
talking
year.
about?
We're shoulder to shoulder. What
No.
the hell is your problem?
No, we're not. In my head world, you're way back there where you should be.
In my head, I'm in Fort Spirit, by the way. I already got there. But
Yeah, we're already in Fort Spirit.
Hey,
As far as I know, you guys are still outside the Hapless Hydra, maybe starting
it.
to walk your way towards the gates of the city.
I thought I was there.
I will say one thing. Quick. Small candle.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. As long as we're clear.
I don't understand. You just said what I said.
Off we go.
All right.
Okay.
Man of short words he be.
And walking through Warden's Charge, it's starting to get a little bit dimmer. The sun's starting to peek behind the horizon, and walking out the walking outside the stone wall, you walk into kind of the valley outside of that. You know, there's a kind of a ring around Warden's Charge of empty land, and then it starts the forest. Walking across that takes some time yet. You see some people are also making their way there off in the distance, as well as you see some people coming back. There's more people now than you had seen walking earlier around that way, but they're rather spaced out. You occasionally see armed enforcers once you're outside of the walls that also have actual armaments, weapons that you don't see the ones inside the city walls carrying. There's some people wearing swords going ahead of you as well.
Is there a name for like the no man's land between the city and the fort?
I'm sure there is, but I don't know it.
Oh, gotcha. All right, no, just curiosity.
That's the don't go there land.
It's the keep walking land.
Through some of your conversations, you've picked up that the forest itself around Warden's Charge is called the Dreadwoods.
Okay.
But other than that, so yeah, you see people heading forward back. Some people look kind of happy. Some people are looking down. Maybe they, made or lost money at the dueling arenas down there. And eventually, as you're walking as well, you start to see off in the distance, like the soil has been tilled. It's not planted at the moment. The air right now is pretty cold. And somebody had mentioned, I think it might have been Foley, that you're actually in the winter months for this area right now. So that kind of crisp winter air, when you breathe in, gives you that feeling of inside your lungs being cold. And yeah,
I'm just crisp. Oh, go on.
Over an hour or so, and once you draw closer, that farmland, you start to walk through that. The path kind of leads in between a few different areas of that farmland. You see that the Dreadwoods have actually been cut here. There are tree stumps every once in a while around the farmland, as well as you've kind of broke into that tree line, but the area is cleared out enough that it's kind of like a big bowl in front of you that you can see into. After a little while, you see a group of people off to one side over a couple of farm fields. It looks like they might have been logging, but you hear shouts, and they have started running towards you very quickly, trying to make it across the farm fields.
Do they look hostile? Or
can you all make a perception check for me?
Oh boy.
All right, I'll make this perception check. I'll get my eyes right on it. They don't miss a thing.
Nope.
I see everything.
Oh, yeah, he's
Okay.
in the future. What the hell?
I see smells.
So
What
in
the hell do
general,
your kobold eyes see?
So, in general, everyone will see that there are small figures, maybe the size of like a large bird, on the ground that are chasing after these people. Let's see. I have
Size of a large
three
bird?
out of our our 5.
I'm gonna go with my passive perception, which is 16.
Okay, so you get the general information. So Alrune will see that these things are feathered, but also scaled at some point. They're about the size of a large turkey, and they have aggressive looks to them. They have very sharp teeth, some claws that are on small hands coming out the front, and kind of talon-like feet at the bottom running behind them.
What color are their eyes?
They have kind of like a yellowish eye that Alrune might be able to make this out at this distance, but can't really see the details of it. And so the people that are running from these things are shouting for help. They're, "Hey, help us!" And you see one guy in the back is getting pretty close to getting nipped at the heels here.
Someone has to be the slow one.
I am going to fetch
guess
everyone here.
we should go help them from the little feather
Oh, dude.
dinosaur people.
You got a whole farmland map.
Why can't I make this bigger? Hold on. This is a my end thing.
Your camera stuck, Kyle?
No. It's just tiny. Like I said, it's a my end thing. It's not gonna affect the stream.
Oh, your resolution is small.
Aye.
You got a big ass screen.
It's
Big ass screen. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's.
a juicy boy.
I think it's a 4K monitor. I'm not sure.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Or it's a 2K monitor. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Readjusted the sky too much. There we go. Alright. So
Where's this giant turkey?
right now, you will see, hold on.
Oh, I want to save that Scrooge McDucky looking guy.
From here, you guys are walking along that forest, and you see this group of people running along, and you're just gonna see.
I think that was my original character model.
You know, I do remember that.
The dude with the
Hey.
shovel? Yeah.
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 Oh, you guys might not be able to see this. Okay, let's give one of these a torch.
Yeah.
No?
Okay, well, so we
Okay,
see the
that's-
three of them with the, yeah.
Yeah,
see
you should be
rocks
able to see
behind
the stuff behind it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I see a wagon, some rocks.
Yeah,
trees.
yeah. It's directly behind them.
What are you running from, Pilgrim?
Oh, it might be because you guys are too far away.
Really?
I am not sure how this goes. Alright, so let's go.
Got on the wrong layer? Like, hidden?
I did, and then I just revealed them, and they're not showing up for you. So that's not great.
They're invisible.
Without apparently.
Oh, God,
Oh, that's
no.
too far away. Theory, real quick.
Invisible pocket raptors.
What if, yeah, what if you like saw
Yep,
people run?
far
Oh,
away.
there they are.
Oh, there they are.
Hey, now we're in. Yeah, perfect.
It's Blue in the gang.
Okay, so yeah. You see a small group of tiny dinosaurs that are running behind them. So I am gonna have y'all go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative.
Remind me to move myself back before I actually move forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
I gotcha.
You didn't want to be in the front?
Oh no, I do want to be in front. I just was like 20 feet towards them.
Alright, rolling initiative. Alright, I got a 16.
Alrighty. If I start this. Yeah, okay. Never mind on that. Let's do this. Alrighty. So y'all got. I do need to roll initiative for them as well.
We were very average on our initiatives.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
Okay.
Then below.
Oh my.
Alright, so what do we got here? We have Argo up first, Gregory, Alrun, Kurt, and Hjalmar are tied. Who's got the higher decks there?
It ain't me, probably.
I only have one to my decks.
I got 1 to my decks.
Okay. So
Whichever order you want them in.
Put me ahead.
you guys get to pick.
Put me ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Am I in that group? Am I in there? Of people who
should be.
tied?
Yes.
Put me ahead. I'm gonna bless.
Okay. So we are starting with.
Oh, dinosaurs have faded once again.
Okay, there it goes. So starting.
Ooh, that was cool watching it go that far.
I know, I love this spell effect. It's so cool.
It's fun when it goes real far. I like how it speaks.
I don't think I have the attack one right now.
I want it to fire more than one. It's magic missile. I want to see 3 of them.
Processor can't handle that. What are you trying to do?
I did put the important stats on my figure while we were talking earlier.
You can do that.
Let's do this. And... Alrighty. He is not actually a grave robber. That's just what that thing is called. Apparently.
Kill him! It's grave
Oh, no.
robber.
Now he's gonna die. Yeah.
We know
Okay.
why the Raptors are after him.
So
We
first
turn
up,
around and pretend we didn't see him. Yeah.
I should note that they look like they're carrying the group that's running. One of them's carrying a large kind of saw, and the other one has a logging axe. It looked like they were clearing some forest back there, and they are currently running towards you. Argo, you are first to act here.
Okay, do I see any of them getting technically attacked?
Not yet.
Is anything coming at them?
Yes. You'd be able to see it. I don't know what's up with the distance thing. So there are 4 of the small figures behind them.
Alright.
Oh, that's why you moved up there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
move up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
we
move
don't
up.
see.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet. My full movement speed.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So we do have rulers and stuff too that I found out about.
Oh, that's
That you can go buy tiles and stuff.
6 tiles, 30 feet.
Okay. How many? Cause I have a crossbow, a light crossbow with a range of 80. Am I
That's
in
within range.
That's well within range.
Okay. I hold it up and I'm like, get down! And I fire. I'm gonna roll.
How many
well,
tiles is
it's 150 feet
Oh,
away.
you're right.
Is
Yes.
the back one.
Yeah,
and-
it's not that far.
Well, the
120
max range is 320
Hey, do
feet,
you
but I
do
guess I get
disadvantage?
Yeah. So you can. Yep.
roll
Take your
again.
disadvantage.
Alright. That's an 8. Never mind.
And 8 to hit will unfortunately not hit.
Damn it.
Alrighty. So you use your movement and action. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Gregory.
Oh, great. So we're doing this. All right, that's fine. I'm sure they have something to pay me for this. All right. That's not the... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, what's up, Argo loser? I draw a dagger,
Okay.
and I hold my action for them to move within range for an attack. So
Alright.
that'll be if they get within 40 feet.
Okay. Alrighty. So that is holding your action, movement.
I could actually throw it at a negative. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just...
I think they have a
Wait for them
max
to
range
move.
of 60, right?
Let me look. Either way, you can proceed. I'm holding my action regardless.
It might be 15 and 30 actually, even
No, it's 20 and 60.
20 and 60.
Yeah,
Okay.
the ruler. It's been weird.
Yeah, you have to like click on it, and then click on what mode you want.
Oh,
it
you
in.
have to double tap it. Got it. We're good.
Yep.
As you can see by my cone, my dagger will hit everything.
Everything. It grows in size until it drops on the enemy.
Alrighty, so
He'll
going with the hold your
expand
action.
our dagger.
Yeah, I'm holding my action for them to get within 60 feet.
Alrighty. Next up is Elrune.
12 times.
I guess I run up beside the ranged people. Quotation marks.
Oop.
And
There?
yeah, I think I was one closer than you guys, so yeah.
Yep.
And I will draw a spear and hold the action the same as him.
Alrighty.
That's right, little guy just got it.
When they're within range.
Yeah, when they're within 60.
Okay.
Just in case.
60.
I can totally take that grave robber probably this turn.
I shout across the field, by accepting our help, you agree to compensation for efforts expended.
So that's kind of the 60 feet.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So next up is Kurt.
Oh, actually, I changed my mind. I may go
Oh.
the rest of my distance now I think about it. There's no point in me holding an action.
Okay.
My turn, though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, he went really up there, didn't he? I'm gonna just move up beside Argo and Gregory. Just put me up there.
Alrighty. So that's 25 feet to get
Oh,
there.
25? That's fine. Leave me right there. I'm gonna put me on Gregory's side.
Okay.
I'm going to just slap Gregory in the back of the shoulder, cast guidance on him for whatever it's worth instead of wasting a bless because nothing's happening yet. I'll just say, oh, let's see what happens. Hopefully they can run fast. And then that's my turn.
Alrighty.
They never run fast.
Next up is Helmer.
Alright, so I'm going to move forward my maximum movement, 30 feet.
So yeah, 1 square radius.
I guess I can do it myself, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it double through allies? Are we doing that? How are you?
think so.
That's
Okay.
Difficult
to
terrain
Dungeon
through allies.
Okay, 20.
Default.
Don't remember if it is through allies or not.
It is. I mean, I think it is either a standard rule or it is a alternate rule from the DMG that I put into Tomb. But y'all can do whatever you. Well, Jacob can do whatever he wants with it.
Okay.
For now, let's go with that, and we can take a note to look it up after.
It's a poop
Okay,
me.
so I'm gonna dash because that would put me at 30. So we'll move 40,
Okay.
55, 60 total.
Alrighty.
Yep, I'm gonna dash up, Great X out, just kind of run it up to meet them, I guess, as they cross paths with us. So that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, so next up we have the logging crew. And you can see them, they are not prepared for combat at all. They are wide-eyed, they're running, and they're screaming, "Fucking raptors!" and running towards you. So each of them is going to take a full dash action.
If you fall on the ground and play dead, maybe it'll run past you.
It's
Oh
in fact a
no,
roll.
playing
Look at
dead
real
works. Playing dead works on bears, not dinosaurs.
Damn, man. All right, bears.
They'll fucking tear you apart.
Alright.
Don't play dead. It's a bad idea. I'm ill-informed.
Alright, they make it to about there. And next up, we have the Velociraptors.
Oh, yes. Let me check their speed. Oh, damn.
Clever girl.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I can only assume.
Their speed is listed as unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Oh, tiny legs of these commoners. I feel so bad.
Well, hold on a minute there. Let me just get out my cone.
They would need to be 12 tiles away. They are 15.
No, are we positive about that? 5, 10, 15,
6
20,
tiles is 30 feet. 12 is...
You're right. I have to be over by the dwarf.
Yeah, on that
God
wood.
damn.
On that wood.
Alrighty. So they use their action to dash to try to catch up to the
Man,
villagers in front of them.
disengage.
Next up is Argo.
Alright, try and hit this shot.
They're actually in range this time.
Is it 80 now? Are we good?
Let's see. We are
Should be
currently
15, they need to be 15 tiles for 80, I believe.
Oh no, they're not.
they're exactly
By
16
one.
tiles. So,
You can step forward.
yep. If you take a step
Yeah,
forward,
you
the front
good.
one will
I
be in.
take a step forward.
If you
I
take
use
3
my
steps
free
forward,
action to
you
trip him.
have. I believe
My
that would
opportunity
be an
attack.
action.
My target is unaware. I believe this also allows me to get a sneak attack.
It's a legal move.
How far forward did you want to go?
A single space, so I have advantage.
That's all
I
it
have
needs for
normal.
80, yeah.
So that puts the first one in at 80. There's
That's the first one.
2 more at 85, and then the third one at 90.
I'll move
or
up.
first-
I'll move up to Yalmar.
and- So that's 25. So you got 5 feet of movement left if you would like, but
I'm gonna shoot the closest one.
alrighty.
I want to. Do we have inspiration?
You do not.
Okay. I'm gonna make
I
an
was fixing
attack
that
roll.
movement. I miscounted.
That's a 12.
A 12 will not hit, unfortunately.
Well, that's all I can do.
Oh shit, they're flighty bastards.
Alrighty.
You tried your best, man.
Did you want to use your 5 feet of movement?
No.
Alrighty. Next up, Gregory.
I mean, it's not like we want to save them or anything. You know, try and pick up the performance a little bit. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to be here. Usually here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Can you
you know
get
what?
with an
I could hit
advantage?
one. I could hit one from here.
Is it disadvantage or is it normal?
It's normal.
Yeah, you
It's
got
within normal
You have the
range.
feet, right?
No, they're just 60 is the max range before disadvantage, right?
No. If it's 30, 60,
Well, 20.
at past, or sorry, if it's 20, 60, past 20 is disadvantage.
Oh, past 20 is disadvantage. You know what?
I thought you might have a feat that goes maximum because I think those exist.
I do.
Doesn't sharpshooter do that?
Thought so. Do you?
Do I
didn't you
have
get it?
sharpshooter?
Or if you're your human feat?
You asked about it.
I did because I planned on getting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have fighting style, thrown weapons. No, I should have sharpshooter.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were a human and you grabbed it. As
You're a variant, right? Variant human. You
yeah,
pick
yeah,
two?
I should have 2 feats,
one.
and I only have the 1.
You should only have 1 feat. If you're level 1
What?
human.
Oh, well then I think everything is as it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Sharpshooter comes later.
Level 4.
All right, well I'm
Sharpshooter
throwing this
does
at
do that.
disadvantage. I'm
All
throwing
right.
this at disadvantage because I am a badass. All right.
2
Now,
crits. Come on.
Let's see.
They're coming in. A 1 in 400.
All right. Well, that was a
Damn.
3, and that's a 4. All right, so we're
Unfortunately,
doing
that
good.
will not hit.
Yeah, my educated math skills have led me to the same conclusion.
So,
Anything
I
else?
feel like we're inspiring confidence confidence in these people running towards us.
Well, for all they know,
got
we're
looking
doing a
behind.
great job.
Yeah.
We are firing over their shoulders. They don't get to see what's happening.
They ain't looking back.
All right, well, that's
Go, yeah,
obviously...
you better be good with
that
that
is-
axe, man,
that
or
is-
we're dead.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, that was my turn.
Alrighty. Elrin. Kurt's on
All
deck.
right. Why are you not moving? There we go. 1, 2, 5, and kitty corner.
That's 30.
And I'm within 20 feet now, I think, right?
That is, yeah.
Yes, the front
Alright.
one is 20 feet away.
Throw a spear at it.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Come on, first hit of the day. Come on.
Oh, wrong one first.
I mean, roll damage, sure. Almost max. Might want to keep it.
I'm starting to regret not casting Bless on my first turn.
I crit it.
Oh, there
Hey,
we go.
holy shit, natural 20.
You rolled
There we go.
damage, That's what.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I didn't need to bless it all. Still, that's decent enough. Hopefully
Dang.
that kills it.
Still
Did that
good.
include the crit?
Yep,
Yeah, it's
that's
2d8.
2d8.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so your spear flies through the air, and it comes down and pierces the side of this thing, sends it tumbling for a little bit. It's able to kind of shake it off a little bit and keep going. It does look gravely wounded, though.
Okay, good. So now like 30 HP or some bullshit.
I say it might be trouble.
30 HP raptors? Can you say the level 1? Woo boy.
Might have to trip these villagers down and use them as bait. Get away.
They will be the distraction.
Alrighty, unless you have a bonus action, I think that is the end of your turn, right?
Not unless I'm within range of melee.
Okay. Kurt, you're up.
I still don't feel like I gotta waste one of my 2 spell slots I get a day, so I'm just gonna move up there. Just move me 30 feet. Get me up there.
That's 30.
All right, move me an additional 30.
Oh, towards the raptors?
Yeah. Well, wait,
Alrighty.
they move pretty fast, right? No. Bring me back over here. I'm gonna slap. Boys probably. They probably can jump on you. I'm just gonna cast resistance on myself just in case. In case I gotta make a saving throw
Alright.
from a strength leap. I don't want that.
Let's see. Resistance. What color would that be?
Oh, don't worry, I'll remember I got it. It only lasts 1 turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alrighty, so next up, Hjalmar.
Alright, I'm going to use my movement. So. 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold my action to attack whichever raptor comes into my range first.
Oh, I could have done that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of he'll move up his full 30 feet and then he'll brace, waiting for the baseball swing, right?
Alrighty. Hold an action. Next up is the people as well. So the guy in the front back here is carrying a large saw. Doesn't appear to have any weapons in his hand other than said random object. And he is going to continue running. Actually, it might be easier to just 30. Okay, so he makes it all the way up there. The one that is currently carrying the logging axe is going to see that you guys have started to engage, and he's going to step up next to Hjalmar, turn around, and also kind of wait for the coming raptors. And then this guy was not carrying any equipment and is going to book it as well. He was here.
Way to go, Foreman.
Typical middle manager, I swear.
Alrighty.
He's got 2 kids to feed. He's having a rough time. Give him some slack.
Having a rough time leaving his people to die. Yeah, that would weigh heavy on my conscience too.
Alrighty.
Oh, and I hit that front one, I'm guessing, because I think it's the only one within 20.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I had the damage on.
Alright.
Which that front one is going to come up here and try to jump on you.
Gonna miss. That's what it's gonna do.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
that's right.
So it's going to use its attack here. There we go. Oof, 22 to hit.
Dodge and weave. Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty.
He's gonna be bobbing and weaving
Alright.
up in heaven.
That's gonna be 5 damage.
Oh,
5.
yeah, that happens.
I went to dodge, but I dodged in spirit form because I died already. Oh no.
Oh, ouch.
That poor Velociraptor is about to hit him like Will Smith hit that comedian.
We're gonna have, because they're gonna spread out here. So he's actually gonna go hit Helmar.
He engaging me?
Yes.
Alright, I get an
you
attack.
can go ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
And actually, that is within range for the other guy as well. So he's gonna go ahead and make an attack.
18?
18 will hit.
Come on.
10?
10 damage. All right. So you, what weapon are you using?
Great X.
Great axe. Okay.
Yeah.
So this small raptor is running straight at you. You kind of come back, do an overhead cleave, and split it in half.
Yes. Alright.
So
Woo.
this first raptor is down. Alrighty. Seeing that, he will hold his reaction for when this guy comes up. He's gonna go ahead and roll. He's gonna hit.
Nice.
Alrighty.
My man.
Who's he hitting? Who's he hitting?
The Velociraptor that's right in front of him
All right, he's found the courage within himself. Come on, peasant.
Alrighty. And then the last one here is gonna run up and she's gonna run up to here. Ugh. Can't get the facing right with just keyboard. And then attack Alrune. And they do have pack tactics, so this will be at advantage.
I also have pack tactics.
Oh,
for
God.
1 and
Come on.
The second one does hit.
alrighty. So that'll hit.
And this is how you guys got hit by another Skyfallen. I mean, and I am
6
down.
damage. Okay.
Oh, no.
That is it
Oh,
for
boy.
the raptors.
There's a whole lot of reptiles right there and a lot of blood.
So currently Alrune is past it. Argo is up.
The hell away from him. And I'll load my crossbow yet again. And I'll fire the one closest to our poor kobold companion.
Alrighty.
Well, the one that's most wounded.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Anyone here notices every time we try and leave the city, we just get murked?
Just
Oh
wait,
my-
let's give it a second. Let's see what happens before we decide if this is
Oh
good or
my
bad.
oh my god. I have a
Oh,
+7, dude. I hate these rolls, man.
Oh,
Oof.
what'd you get? Oh,
You got
shit,
a
a
Got a
9.
2. Alrighty.
Oh,
So next up is Gregory.
Great.
Unless you want to use your movement at all.
No.
What?
Okay.
You never knew
All right.
Raptors was going to TPK us. did you?
no.
All right.
Please,
Moving
no.
forward.
No jokes.
Nah,
It's
we
level
ain't gonna
one, this
get.
could go.
We won't be TPK'd. I will survive one way or another.
We'll survive.
I'll make it.
I'm waiting for this to end with everyone dead and me being the only one who makes all my
You
saving
make
throws.
like a 20 and you get back up. Yeah. Oh god, they're all dead.
All right. Here we go. Rolling to hit.
Hitting the damage.
That's
one.
17.
Hey,
That's
finally.
what we like.
Which one were you
That's
aiming
good.
for?
I was aiming. I don't know if I want to go for the damaged one. You know what? One of the mathletes here want to tell me how much HP do we think they have?
Between 8 and 10.
Between
About 10 or
8 and
12.
10. All right, you know what? I'm going to aim for a fresh kill. There's a gleam, a sharp and deadly sheen in my eye as I step forward and draw a knife. I mark my foe with my attention. He is my favored foe. So I'm going to chuck this dagger with deadly efficiency. Here is my damage roll, sir. It is 6. I get to roll an additional 1d4 because he is my favored opponent.
You got extra movement, right? You only moved like 5 feet, right?
No, I moved like 15 feet.
Yeah, I need one more square to not have disadvantage.
What are you talking about?
You're more
Willis?
than 20 feet away, sir. 5, 10.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, there we go.
There you go, safe.
All right. So, before I was so
Baseball
rudely
fly.
interrupted,
Yeah, you were far away, right?
all right, great. So I hit for a grand total of
7.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Why is it D4? I thought you said it was a D6 you were rolling.
D4 additional.
No, it's 1d4 additional.
Favorite enemy. Yeah.
Oh, favorite enemy. I thought it was sneak attack. Sorry.
I'm seeing you got 6 total
Yes.
for your first one and 1 for the.
Yes, but I do have thrown weapon fighting proficiency, which adds +2 damage to my thrown weapons.
Okay, so that would that
So
count
I'm-
on top of your
I'm-
favorite enemy?
It's I'm still using a ranged weapon.
Oh, so the
Well,
plus
the
4
same.
didn't include that.
Yeah, the +4 is just his dex.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
My man has 18 decks. Jesus.
So how much total did you say?
It's a total of 9.
Total of 9, and you were going for the one in the middle and the back.
Just a fresh one, directly
Okay.
in front of me. Yeah, straight ahead.
You said a fresh one. Yeah, so this one in the middle and the back is actually your knife flies through the air, kind of over Helmar, and hits this Velociraptor, and it actually goes down.
That's what I'm talking about.
9 damage.
Hjalmar's rather big. I like to think that with its diminutive size, I threw it between his legs.
Okay, that works.
Excuse me.
This ain't time to be paying attention to where sharp objects that's flying. All right, just eyes forward.
Alrighty,
If you feel a sharp
Elrond.
in your back, know that I missed.
You are currently incapacitated. Death saving throw for me.
Come on,
How to
Alrune.
do that on this?
You click on to... Where is it?
So when your HP goes to 0,
Yeah, it should open
Yeah.
a new
you can
tab.
click on the HP, current max, whatever, and there should be a option to roll one
No, it
right
just,
on that.
Like if I hurt myself right now, 10 damage. Yeah, the
like,
minute I
it
go
shows
to
the
zero,
thing.
the minute I go to
I don't-
0, I've got fail. Oh, for the roll?
Yeah.
I think you just roll a d20 in Beyond.
Well, I thought there was a way to just do that.
Is there a way to just roll?
Yeah, it's a success anyways.
There we go. Alright, so you can mark 1 successful death save. Next up is Kurt.
Yeah, move me 30 feet up there, and I'll ready a cantrip, Word of Radiance, for if any of them get close to me. But don't put me too close to people. I only move 25 feet, by the way. I don't need to be close to people. This will hurt them.
So this is 20.
20. All right, put me back one.
Okay.
There is no spot you can really move unless you
Yeah.
move over one.
You know what? Kurt will just walk up behind Halmar, and he'll just... God damn. I mean, I really don't got nothing here, because y'all are in front. So I'll just cast Resistance on Halmar in case anything happens to him. Alright, turn over.
Alrighty. Helmar.
All right. Hjalmar's going to turn to this one to the right in front of the dwarf.
Okay.
He's already damaged, right?
He is.
Okay. I'm just going to use the momentum from the other swing. Bring it around.
Go for it.
12 to hit?
Unfortunately, 12 does not hit.
Yeah, they got 13 then, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll swing and miss, and then I'll move... I'll move forward 5. Kind of make sure I'm in range of the other over Alrune, just to kind of like make sure I'm imposing that area, right? So
Right. Alrighty.
and my turn, yeah.
Cool. Next up, we have the townsfolk going. The other two are going to continue to run up the road towards Fort Spirit.
Each creature of my choice. Okay. No, we're good. Go ahead.
And then the dwarf's going to attack the guy in front of him again.
Word of Radiance is much better than I thought. I thought it hit
Word of
everybody.
Radiance is a good spell.
Yeah, I thought it hit
Clerics.
everybody. It actually lets me choose.
Cleric's pretty strong, bro.
He's going to
I should have gotten it.
kind of overhead chop like splitting wood and miss. Next up is the raptors again.
You guys are squirrely.
No, I believe Hjalmar, they are raptors. Unless perhaps squirrels are in fact this deadly where you hail from. Hjalmar! Get it?
Alright, so this guy is going to attack the
Hjalmar.
dwarf.
Yes.
I think he got it.
That is the wrong one. There we go.
Alright, so it's important that I'm validated.
Whew, I got it.
That's good, man.
I feel like that
Try not to
dwarf's
die.
about to have a bad day.
Oh, he really
my
is having a
God.
bad day.
Oh no!
Okay,
The
so
commoner's down, right?
We don't know.
the raptor jumps up onto his kind of his chest and just buries its mouth in there and he knocks him over.
Should have gave him
Or
resistance.
takes him down one. He is not dead, but bloody.
See,
Not doing so hot.
strong.
Very bloody. This other one. The last one is going to try to he's gonna grab Alrune and start to try to drag him back towards the forest.
Oh, look, little one's been adopted.
Hey, that's not your child. That's our that's not our child. You get the idea.
I am probably the youngest member of the party.
Whoops.
It's a cold one, makes
Click
sense.
Oh no, our baby's being taken.
You can't take her there, baby. What are you doing?
Alright.
Velociraptor ate my baby.
Argo.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the one dragging our friend away.
You think you can hit this one, Argo? I would appreciate it.
You are
In range.
50
You
feet
need
away.
15.
Yep, I got a range of 80.
I wish I could say the range was my primary concern.
For the love of any gods listening to me, please.
I'm gonna get hit by Argo.
Okay,
Hey, there
18,
we go.
baby.
Finally.
That'll do it.
18. Die! It's a fucking 4, dude. Oh my.
Lucky that raptor has a spear sticking out of it, so.
Yep. You sink that crossbow bolt right in next to the spear, and it slumps over, giving out kind of a gurgle that you can hear, and falls down next to the unconscious Alrune.
Oh, fine. I got one.
I knew you could do it. Somehow.
I had my
Gregory.
thoughts, I'm not gonna lie.
All right. My dire gaze switches to my next target. I transfer the foe to my new opponent, and I let fly another dagger.
All right.
This one is easily within range. I feel that is not a debatable fact.
Let me look. Well, damn. I guess it is.
All right, good. My companion will not hinder my actions once
You
again.
better watch those squares.
All right, I think I have hit my target.
Yep, sure did.
All right, and I'm going to strike him with a dire blade. That's excellent. I'm going to roll one more d4 just to make sure he dies. All right, that's 11
Can you
damage.
transfer your favorite foe?
That will do it. It will,
Yes, you
the-
can.
Okay. I couldn't remember that spell. That ability.
dagger flies through the air and sinks into this thing's skull. It falls over almost instantaneously. And with that, there are no more threats here.
Oh, you know what?
We are
Perfect. I
out
don't
of
have to
initiative.
attack him.
It does not allow me to transfer. I could have sworn it did. I must be thinking of a different ability.
Hunter's Mark do.
Hunter's Mark. I thought favorite foe was just like
Yeah.
in general you have a foe you're good against, or no? Is
It's
it
a
like
fixed
power?
replacement.
There,
for,
yeah.
Ranger.
Oh.
There's replaceable parts now for
Oh,
rangers.
That's cool, though. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah. So with that,
Sorry. Just for clarification, it isn't transferable. It
They
is
can
just
use it more.
allowed to happen when I hit something. But I can only do that twice per long rest. It was like one of the special ranger feats that isn't baked into the basic.
so you
thing.
decide when you hit whether you want to do it or not.
Yeah, it says the first
Okay.
time on each of your turns that you would hit the favored enemy, you deal damage to it, and then prior to that, it says when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark it as your favorite enemy for 1 minute, or until you lose concentration.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I hit you, I decide if I want to do 1d4 extra damage.
Either way, even without it, you had enough to kill it. So
Oh, well, in that case, I won't burn it, and I will have myself an additional favorite enemy for later. All right.
okay. So we are out of combat.
Can I rush to Alrune since he's still making death saving throws?
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
I'd like to attempt to stabilize him with a medicine check, if
Alright.
that's okay.
Yeah.
My medicine ain't great, but I'm gonna try.
1-1 now.
Oh no! I'm an
Still
8-foot man
1-1.
doing. I'm an 8-foot man trying to do CPR on this thing that's like not even half my size.
What's your proficiency with medicine?
No, it
Non-existent.
Isn't.
All right, you know what? How about you just hand me that, and I will see to him. Unless, hey, Hammer,
Yeah.
you one of them healing clerics now, or
I'm a blacksmith.
all right, you're still doing that thing. Okay, all right, I will
I've been doing
perform.
it for a very long time. Ain't still nothing.
All
Oh
right,
my
I am
God.
a practiced hand. You know what? I think I might as well just confirm the kill. I'll pull out my knife.
Oh no!
I walk up and I try to stabilize our kobold.
All right. Well, it looks like that did not
no.
work well for you. Let's roll that death saving throw then.
think he did.
So I was playing the
You
second
rolled
one
a
because
2.
it made
No.
it back to me.
All right.
Who's
If
next
we're
in the
in,
initiative?
hold on.
Who's past Alrune?
I may have acted out of turn.
Yeah, I'm way low. So if we need to burn a turn or something like that, let me know.
Okay, so it's a DC 10 medicine check just to.
Yeah,
stay.
we're all rolling below 10, that's for sure.
I
But if
don't
we're
have a
in-
second character at the moment. I
Well,
can make one,
you're
but
not dead
If
yet.
we're in initiative order,
No, don't.
y'all could each try it before his next death save. So it's not going to be one death save in between each person.
oh yeah, I did the death save because I was the next person in the initiative when
Right.
they killed it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now we've had 2 medicine checks and
Yeah.
okay.
I
Okay,
need,
it's
15,
premise.
I need 15 cc's of plot armor stat.
Argo was not close enough to administer one this turn.
God.
Amber
damn.
was probably.
25 feet of movement,
Kurt
but I
would be.
can't conceive how Kurt would do this.
Okay. Is he not?
I don't have bandages on me. He is not a wound keeper. Like, if you're bleeding out, like, unless somebody can give me something, I don't have any like, I'm gonna hit you with a hammer and make you better.
Yeah, does
I
it-
can't think of what I'd do.
Rip
If
some of
it
your
comes around to
clothing
me,
off.
And
if
what,
no one
throw it
else
on him?
can...
It is your turn now at the moment.
It is my turn now?
Mhm.
After everyone?
Yeah, 'cause that was everyone's
Yeah.
movement to get up to me. I rolled a 2, and I think you were after me.
Gelmar is going to pull the healing potion out of his pack and
Oh
administer
yeah, I have
it to
some of those in
Elrond.
my pack too. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna administer the healing potion. I will roll a
Alrighty.
d4 plus 2.
I forgot we'd bought some of those.
Yeah, this is why I kept one. So 5 HP to Elrune before he fails his final death save. So he just kind of like pop the cork and just kind of
Alrighty.
just kind of gets what he can in there.
Using your action to do that, that is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, and with that, Elrune, you have 5 HP.
Okay.
You wake up to seeing the very large form of Hjalmar over top of you with a glass
I don't
bottle
actually have a healing potion. I just looked at the different character.
hanging over top of you.
It's a good thing I reserved some money for that.
Yeah.
No sleeping. Are you all
They were
right?
just little raptors.
Lots of teeth.
The dwarf nearby is going to walk over and say, "Are y'all all right?"
Are
Now
you?
we are.
Ouch.
Can't thank you enough for what you done.
The hell happened?
What'd you say?
The hell happened to you?
Well, we're out in the woods chopping some lumber and to bring back to the fort, and these little bastards jump out of the bushes around us and start chasing us. We ran to the nearest people we could see. Woods are dangerous.
You know
Lucky
I
we came along.
Indeed.
I think you owe Gregory here, like, what did you say? How much was it, Gregory?
Standard rescue services start at 10 gold.
10 gold. That's more than I make in a year.
I mean, what's
Yeah.
your life worth?
Well, think of it this way. Now you have a year to make that money.
Saw that, Alex.
I'm just checking. I was curious.
You know what?
Yep.
You look like you've been having a hard time. I'm willing to give you a special, I just had a terrible day discount.
No.
We'll do 50 silver. That's half. Well, actually 5 silver.
Yeah, 50 silver is
Yeah.
actually a lot.
Yellow's gonna step up and put a hand on Gregory's shoulder and give him the look.
Now
No, leave him alone.
you see my friend here. He does not like being skimped on his money. He needs a lot of alcohol. Look at the
I
size
was
of this
not
lad.
talking to him. I was talking to you.
Oh,
Look, I'm real appreciative of what you've done. I'll give you whatever money I can.
that sounds perfectly fine, sir.
Are you heading to the fort? You were
Yeah,
heading that direction, right?
Would it make you feel better about handing over all your valuables if I pointed this crossbow at you?
No, we're not robbing the guy. Damn.
Well-
a payment seemed reasonable, but
Well, my model makes me look like I'm robbing him.
oh, put that thing down. What are you doing?
This is how I talk to people. Look,
You come out guns flying every time. Tom.
we're my best of friends.
Okay, all right. Learn to talk with your emotions, not with
All right.
So he says you were heading towards the fort, correct?
Mhm.
Well, I live up there. Let me, if you want to escort me back to town, and we can back to the fort. We can settle that debt. How about over a drink?
You want to check on your friends?
They made it past me, so I'm sure they're fine.
you. Unless there's
We'll
more
take you.
raptors up the road.
So we save a man's life, and now we're giving him a free escort. I see how it is.
But if you don't want to escort me, I'll meet you there. That's fine.
I mean, it sounded like he wanted to discuss terms when we got there, and it sounded like he's more than willing to pay you something, Gregory. So why don't we just let him come with us?
Fine.
He gives a cough, and you see some blood come out on his hand. He is still pretty
Ooh,
scarred up
we
from
need to
the
get you a healer.
Velociraptor.
Man, you keep that blood away from me. I'm not contracting any diseases.
I'll do whatever I can, but
They got
Actually-
healers in this fort.
I'm sure they do. They got them for the duels, so might be able to stop by there. Don't know what they charge though.
See if your blood loss doesn't keep you from walking. Let's go.
Yeah. Alrighty. With that, you'll continue on down the road here.
Oh boy, on the road again.
Well, that was a journey. Wait, do we want to see if we can maybe? Do we know if the Velociraptor claws or teeth could be useful in any capacity?
Or the meat, we could deliver it to
Yeah.
the barkeep because he was looking for meat.
Oh, you're right. That's a good
Oh,
idea. Make a
Yeah, if
little
you guys
extra
want to.
cash.
They're
Shove
each about
all
the
the
size of a
raptors into my
turkey.
chest of preserving.
There you go.
Do you have that? Yeah, you do, don't you?
He does. He bought it. Yep.
How big is the chest of
Yeah, how
preserving?
big is it?
For a
Is it
kobold
just a
carrying it,
chest?
it is a chest, so it's probably a good 3-4 feet across.
You can put a chest into D&D Beyond, and it'll give you a weight capacity and everything.
Yeah, let me see. I have a chest in there.
So it should be in your inventory. I think it'll automatically make a tab for your chest.
Yeah.
It's a container, and you can see how much weight it can carry.
It's less of how much weight it can carry, it's how big it is.
Well,
They're about the
It
size of a
is-
turkey, so they're pretty small. They're tiny.
It's 2 feet by 1.5 foot by 1 foot with a half barrel lid.
Yeah, you could fit
Plenty
that in.
then, yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. And is it like a bag of holding, or is it just?
It's just a chest.
Just
It's just a
preserves
chest.
the meat.
Okay. Okay. So you said it's 2 foot by 1.5
By 1.
by 1.
And then it has a half barrel lid, so it's a little bit more than 1 by.
Oh, okay. So you could probably fit
Things as big as
3 out of the 4, I would think. Yeah, probably 3.
Carries
Three,
it on his freaking back.
Velociraptors in there.
I can carry the last one.
Alright.
Alright.
I pull out some cheese and start gnawing on some cheese as well.
Make room. It's just not covered in blood by the time we
Yeah.
get back. Yeah.
You take a couple minutes to get all that situated and strapped up on there. The dwarf that's with you says, oh, that could meat's kind of stringy, but it'd be a good meal.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Pardon me while I prepare the next.
When we get to camp,
thing.
when we get to fort, I will actually butcher the meat with my cooking tools.
Oh,
Because
fuck
I'm proficient in cooking
yeah.
tools.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you go.
Awesome.
got the chef.
And shove everything in that way.
The kobold's gonna be rich. Just making food.
Dude.
That's why I have the chest of preserve.
Yeah.
Dude, yes. So
He slept
rich.
on right now. Yeah.
This world needs food. You chose the right tool proficiency.
Okay, so, walking a bit further up the path, it's now been maybe a little over an hour. Maybe an hour and 10, 20 minutes since you spent a little bit of time gathering up the velociraptors and with the fight itself. But you start to see the fort. You could actually kind of see it in the distance when you were already out there, the attack there. You see wooden palisade walls surrounding surprisingly wooden buildings sticking up. This is in contrast to the rest of the Warden's Charge area. Everything was stone. This is the first like non-stone structure that you've actually seen peeking up out of there. You see a few different roofs sticking up over the fort. And as you draw closer and closer, you actually hear crowd noise. The fields around you continue even up to the forts surrounding as well. And I'm going to bring you guys in here. I'll try this out a different way here.
While we're walking with the dwarf, can I ask him a question?
Yeah, go for
Real
it.
quick.
A lot of people get hurt in this here fort. You think they got bandages? See, I never thought to bring any bandages with me. So, like, when our kobold friend there was practically bleeding out, I think having bandages would be a really smart thing.
Did anybody buy bandages?
I did not buy no bandages.
Aren't you a cleric?
Yeah.
Don't they heal?
No,
Not all of them.
that's a healer. Cleric is somebody who worships a god and wields power through them.
The
I make things.
the
Can you
dwarf
make
will
a
say,
healing kit?
No.
"Oh, I'm sure they got something. They don't magically heal every wound that comes out of the wild circles.
I don't
So,
do no magic healing, so that's fine.
well, they've got magic healing and not magic
But
healing.
they got bandages.
So they'll have some bandages around. Whether they'll sell them to you or
I'll
not,
get
they
some
gotta-
to make sure everybody's got bandages.
Okay. Yeah, I could use them some myself here.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and I kind of all that blood
There's
loss.
a lot of blood running around.
Yeah.
You should see about that.
Yeah,
Yep.
get that blood.
Never
back,
been
everybody.
attacked by a velociraptor like that.
Does not look fun.
It was not. Still is not.
It's not getting fun.
No.
Alright, I didn't think so.
Doesn't grow on you, I see.
I would not recommend.
Sorry, I'm trying to do all of
1-star Yelp review.
No, do not recommend get attacked by velociraptors.
I hate this place. My chest was ripped open.
Comment with your avatar. 1 star.
We will not come back here again.
Welcome to Fort Spirit.
Oh, dude, you get a whole
nice.
set. I love it.
Little fort.
I love this.
Oh, trying
Hey,
to
there's the
apply.
That's great.
Yeah.
2 stars. Raptor stew is only okay.
2 stars.
The
Need salt.
dwarf, as you're walking up, will say, Can I get one of your names or a group name?
Gregory, you owe him money.
Okay, fair enough.
I like that name. It's a good name.
Gregory, we owe you money.
Well, I will, hold on.
I am Sir Gregory, you owe me money.
There we
You owe me money, Empire.
go.
First of his name.
I'm gonna go down and see if I can, talk to the healers first and, see if they've got anything to do with this, so,
Well, I hope
or
they
to
do.
do for this.
I will accompany you.
You would, yeah. You know what? I'm sure they sell bandages. I'll head that way as well.
Alright, and so he'll kind of walk in here and say, well, you're kind of new here, I haven't seen you.
Yep.
Welcome to the fort. And he'll start kind of walking in. There's the... As you're coming inside the wooden palisade, this first building that you see as you're walking in has kind of the insignia that you've seen on the enforcers, and there's a couple of them standing outside with their signature kind of leather breastplate with that insignia on the front again. The difference there is these ones definitely are armed, like the ones that you saw walking the path earlier. They seem to have kind of a base of operations in this building. You see a couple of them coming in and out. It's kind of a barracks of sort. Just peeking through the door, you can see lots of people in there. And then he will walk past all of the people here and head to the right, actually. Whoops. Oh, my camera shifted. So all the directions are off. Because the healers are usually this way. And walk through here. You see a couple of people. This general area, there is a... Hold on. Readjust my notes. Oh, one thing I failed to mention at the enforcer area, there's a tall enough tower on that building to reach over the walls and see kind of the surrounding landscape. Also on the kind of entry plaza area there is a bounty board with kind of artist renditions of people's faces. You see in this area a large crowd of people gathered against these kind of tied rope fences around the large, like 60-foot pit in the center there. There's a huge din of activity of people cheering and yelling. You hear the occasional clang of steel on steel. You see a raised platform overlooking that pit that holds a drum and a figure in a black cloak, hood back to reveal a female Harengon with brown and white fur, an eye patch over her left eye, and a greatsword strapped to her back. She stands looking down into the pit, occasionally hitting the drum and calling out, "Point Ketrel!" And then after a little while, 2 points wins. When she does that, you hear cheers from various sides, depending on who was got the points there. Across the pit from you, you see a goblin standing on a table of like a vendor stall against the building, shouting out to make your bets for the next duel. And then as you're walking through here, you see a kind of portly man that is somewhat finely dressed, holding out kind of like a slab of wood with a piece of paper that a person's kind of hastily signing, and then he hands him a small pouch, and that person runs back over to the goblin on the other side. Just as you're watching in here, or as you're walking through here, you see all that. Your dwarven friend will kind of walk you through here and say, this is most of the crowd for the dueling arena. I know they got the healers down on this end. And he kind of walks over. There is a large kind of pit with a stairwell down into the lower area. And one thing you'll notice here is that in the center of this fort is stone in kind of a strange formation here, surrounded by dirt. It almost looks like somebody took the top layer of this, whatever this stone structure was, and they built the fort on top of it, removing the top layer so it was flat with the ground. He'll walk you downstairs here. And in this area, if you can go ahead and throw yourselves downstairs, or it can pull you down.
Throw me down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Violently.
I did throw you down there violently.
You sure did. I got him.
It hurts. Where are my bandages?
Lost myself though. Where am I at?
Down a little bit. Yeah.
Walking down here, you see in this area what looks to be like a preparatory area for going into the pits. You see weapon racks and armor racks standing on the sides of this building. There are small shrines that people have the opportunity to pray at before they go into a duel. You also see behind you there's some storage of various things around. There's some what looks like stored food, but there's also bits of scrap metal and broken armor and weapons behind there as well. In front of you, you see two figures kind of down the hallway towards the pit, and they are currently facing out, intently watching the duel that's ongoing in the center there. Your dwarven companion will walk up to one of them and say, "Oh, you got a moment?" And they kind of glance at each other. One of them gives a nod, the one on the right, who is dressed in kind of a looks like he'd almost be ready to partake in a duel himself. He's got armor on, he's got his own weaponry, and looks to have a holy symbol similar to the one that Kurt has now around his neck. The other one next to him has kind of more flowing cloak vestments, isn't particularly armed or anything, but also has that symbol of Sunaman around his neck. That one's the one that turned around and says, "Yes, how may we help you?"
I do believe we have some wounded.
Well, you're all stable at the moment.
Well, not him. I'm looking for the kobold.
He says, "I guess I do have..."
Stable.
He looks at the other one and says, "Are you good for the rest of the night, you think?" And he kind of... You see him look up, does some mental math, and says, "Yeah, I probably got it." He says, "Okay. So, healing services is what you're looking for?"
Aye.
Okay. How much do you think you need?
I looked at the little guy.
You hurting pretty bad?
It's a little amount.
Okay.
Very small.
For him.
Hey, he might be little, but he's
No.
got a big heart. He might need all the HP you can give him.
The dwarf also says, "About this much," and he kind of like opens up his thing, and there's a giant gash out of his chest.
Oh,
He
God.
says, "Oh, wow, what happened?" And the dwarf goes on to regale the tales of being attacked by this velociraptor, and that the rest of you had saved him and his companions from the things chasing him. And he says, "Okay, I'm gonna start with him," and he points to the dwarf. He says, "I'll come to you after." And so he kind of kneels down, and you see him begin to cast a spell, and he puts his hand on him, and you see the kind of flesh around the wound begin to acceleratedly heal. You see the scarring kind of take over the area rapidly.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. And you see the dwarf be able to kind of breathe a little bit better, and he says, "Oh, yeah, that did it. Appreciate it." And he looks down and says, "Not a problem. You can settle the debt with, oh shit, what's her name?
Aaron gone upstairs?
No, the goblin. Greek.
The goblins. I've played enough World of Warcraft to know where that's gonna go.
It'll be 2 silver. He says, "Alright, well, I got some debt to settle with them as well. If y'all excuse me, I'm gonna go head to my home, pick up some money. If you want to meet me in the tavern, we can do that."
Before we go, Hjalmar will move up to him and hand him the 2 silver.
Okay. He says, "What are you? You're giving this to me?"
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, but I definitely appreciate it.
No, he puts it in his hand and kind of just claps it down and shakes his head. So,
Now I owe you twice. If you're ever looking for something around here, my name's Brooke.
Is this is this where I take it out of his hands and go, "Thank you for your down payment"?
This is where you let him go.
He's not. What are you talking about? I was speaking clearly out of character.
This is where you let him go.
Go. I'm not holding him.
You're pointing a crossbow at him.
I point my crossbow at everyone. I want to say hello.
My crossbow at everyone.
If I'm not pointing my crossbow at you, you best be afraid.
Well, I did just get my balls shaved earlier, so that is true.
Can I ask around for contents of a healer's kit, or where I could go to acquire said healer's kit in the in this fort, or if that is even a possibility, since it is kind of it's a 5 gold item.
5 gold item.
It's
Okay.
filled with bandages, salves, and splints.
Oh, okay. So this guy that's about to heal Auron, being of the healer nature for this, might be a good person to ask with that.
Yeah, I would totally.
Yeah. So let's take care of Auron first here, I believe.
For 2 silver, I am willing to do this so I can participate in fun tonight.
Oh shit! Are we robbing the place?
Not our form of fun, Gregory. Other people's form of fun.
Oh, I was thinking more of the through that door sort of fun.
Yeah.
No, stupid kind of fun. All right.
Normal fun.
You, in a similar way, he rolls down or kneels down, and
Just fucking
places
roll.
a hand over you, starts casting a spell, and you are healed for 9 points.
Nice. I am at full health. Now I can participate in the duels.
Great.
That's
Just
where
up
most of
to go
our
down again.
healing goes to. Meanwhile, outside in the pit in front of you, you do hear a couple of more drum beats and points that have been kind of going on this whole time. Hold on a second. You'll eventually hear the tap of 3 drum beats in rapid succession, and you'll hear the Harangon shouting, 2 points wins! This match goes to wins by points! From here, you're kind of obscured to seeing what was going on, but you can see the 2 figures that were kind of clashing in the middle start to part out to the sides.
Sounds like it's over.
Yep, and nobody seriously injured, so our services won't be needed. This more armored figure turns around and says that. Well, you all look new. I don't recognize you any of you from the fights.
We're new here,
Ah,
just in general.
I have better
Oh.
things to waste my time on.
newly fallen then. You'll see Brooke has kind of left already. He starts walking out. And we'll exit the scene here, but
I nudge Gregory. We're keeping an eye on him. We're money.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
All right.
He'll be happy when I forget. I'll bring a little joy into his day.
I don't remember you being in the business of bringing people joy.
Don't bring people joy, they bring it to themselves. He'll just be happy when I don't come knocking. And that's enough.
So be it.
Also, I can't have him know I'm following him, because I'm going to rob him later.
What are you gonna rob?
I have to know where he's going first.
This is a private conversation.
Yeah, seriously, you need to stop interjecting yourself wherever you please.
All right,
These are
fine, I'll
whispered
go over here.
tones. These are whispered tones.
I'll go over here then. Wait, why is the kobold here now?
Yeah, you'll go over here. In fact, let me help you. There you go.
Oh god.
You just chuck the Warforged out of the map.
No, he's in the ring.
Oh,
Am I able to acquire a healer's kit, Dungeon Master? Or the
Um,
contents of one?
so asking them, they'll say, we do have some spare kits that would be for sale. Let me see if I can go find one. The armored figure will remain down here, but the one that's already done the healing kind of leaves the room for a moment. He says, if you all will stay here, I can bring it back here. And he leaves for a few minutes, comes back and has one kind of in his hands. It doesn't look like it's the best quality, and it looks like it's been used kind of heavily,
Sure.
but it is stocked well.
How much?
And he says, you're ready. And do you have the coin for that now?
Matters how much coin you're talking about.
5 gold is the running rate.
All right.
What's the well-used discount?
Yeah, it does look a little beat up there.
That's just the container. If you want the contents without it, I'll knock off 5 silver.
No, you will include the container, but you will knock off 5 silver.
Kurt just stands there.
Because, well, see, we don't usually sell these. They're for use in here. We're not gonna
Don't lose me this deal.
completely...
If you don't usually sell these, you wouldn't have gone, fetched it, and tried to sell it to us. Now, don't waste our time.
Your friend here asked,
And you could have said no. Now to take off the 5 silver.
Please.
I don't. If I'd like to, or if you'd like it and would like to play the 5 gold, that's fine. For you, I'm not knocking off the 5 silver.
It ain't for me. So,
It might be for
again, you are further wasting time. Aren't you a healer? Shouldn't there be someone you need to save somewhere?
There's no duel happening.
How much for the thing?
5 gold.
Hammer just wants this med kit. And
Ah,
just...
I could give 5 gold, Gregory. It's fine. There's some bandages. Make sure the kobold doesn't become a blood stain.
Sure, just because I almost die first.
Just an example, just a very relevant example. That's all.
That's fine.
I pull out 5 gold. Go ahead.
You do what you gotta do. Just unrelated question. Where do you sleep?
You think I would tell you that?
Well, considering how much time you've wasted, I have considered you to be a moron, so yes.
I mean, you're the one wasting time, friend.
Let's not make it.
In fact, I should probably get back to my shift.
Can I buy that from you? Does he still sell
Buy
to me?
what?
Does he still sell?
Yeah, he still.
I'm not Gregory
While he was
Loftus,
having
maybe.
that conversation with Gregory, he would have handed it to you when you handed him 5 gold.
Damn, Gregory, you're fun to shop with. I guess is one way to put it.
I can't believe that he did not sell it to you for cheaper. My sworn enemy. That would have horribly inconvenienced me.
Well,
For you to have gotten it at that reduced price. Thank God this ruse has worked in my favor. I wink exaggeratingly at Hammer.
all right. This goes. You're a curious man. Let's. I open the bag and look in and says, anybody know how to use any of this stuff?
No.
No.
Damn it.
I'm not that kind of monk.
Hey, medicine man.
Wait, you just made an argument with this man. How are you gonna...
How exactly do you use these items you sold us?
I've never managed a person in my life.
I can give you proficiency training, but you're probably not gonna like the price.
Is
How
it
much
more than
is it?
5 gold?
How much are we talking here?
It's gonna take
We're all
3
gonna
weeks
die.
of training.
3 weeks.
My normal rate.
I don't want to hear
Hmm.
it.
I feel like we're all gonna
That'd be
die.
30 gold.
Ho, ho, ho.
We'll do what we
Well.
can do with it. If I just take it out, I'm sure I wrap it around someone's head, apply it to the bleeding
no.
wound.
I think we just need to accept the fact that the kobold is going to die.
Now, hold on.
Somebody
Now,
will
hold
figure
on
this
here.
thing out.
No one has to necessarily die. Is it possible for you to come down on that price just a little bit?
I don't know who's gonna sit here for 3 weeks and learn this thing.
Yeah, I don't.
I walk out of the downstairs and go try and find the person I'm supposed to pay 2 silver to.
I'm just pulling out
See,
the
Argon,
Looking at him.
If you haven't picked up on the pattern, this individual is a moron and doesn't understand how to price goods based on their quality.
Now listen, if you end up in the stocks tonight, it's not gonna be I'm gonna walk away.
Oh, they're going to imprison me for having an opinion on someone?
I mean, I don't know where we're at. Being rude could be illegal here.
I expect a pillory here.
You inspect the pillar?
No, I expect there's a pillory here, and not stocks.
Oh, Hillary, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
No,
this
I don't
man
know
is
what
pretty
that is.
familiar.
Oh,
It's the
pillory's
thing
the
where-
city up one, stocks are the city down ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure
That I
this
can
man
understand.
is. I'm sure this man is familiar with what the stockades feel like. I imagine the town imbecile spends a good amount of time locked up in one of those.
Anyway, I think we should go.
Alrighty. Where you headed?
Just push Gregory up the stairs. I don't care how
I want to see
How
how
long
far
it takes-
Gregory gets for this.
No,
guy.
I kind of don't
Swings
want to.
at-
I don't want the
that's fine.
whole. I don't want the whole party eating whatever that is. So
I mean, it's just gonna be Gregory eating.
Let's just go, okay? Right.
Yeah, we should actually find somewhere to rest and sleep and recover.
Alvin said you were looking for the goblin.
Goblin. Yeah. So
can I wave to the guys as we leave?
Like,
To just make a gesture, like I don't fucking know, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't know these people.
He gives you the head tilt of like some people.
Okay. Off we go.
We gotta work on your people skills, Gregory.
What do you mean?
We'll work on it. That's what I mean.
Not the killing kind. Let's just say that.
I mean, I don't think he's killing anything. I'm just thinking. We'll work on it.
So coming up the stairs, you see that the crowd's kind of died down a little bit since there's no active duel going on at the moment. You see that there is kind of a line at the bedding station where this goblin would be, and you see the Harangon that was up on top of the kind of pedestal up there has moved down to where that goblin's standing.
Go
Charming.
with the rest of us.
This doesn't seem to have anything to
Oh,
do with me. I am going to find an inn. This is inny. Oh yeah, that's definitely an
that looks like some tables.
Yeah, and you see a sign out on the side that says the Angry Tortoise. Let's resolve the stuff with Auron at the moment. Real
That sounds good to me.
So Auron, you are walking up there. There are a couple of people in line talking to the goblin there, and she's up on top of there. You see, has like a large book on the actual table thing in front of her, and you see she's kind of pointing and animatedly talking with the person while also writing with one foot into the book.
Ah, the good kind of bookies.
After the people in front of you have kind of made their bet, you're next in line. They move along here. Get them out of your way. Oh, what can I do for ya?
Well, I owe the healer 2 silver.
Ah, healing service. Alrighty. 2 silver.
And what are the rules for that?
You see, you're handing her the 2 silver?
Yeah.
Okay, she kind of takes that, tucks it into a coin purse with one hand, and at the same time is writing, 2 silver for healing services in the book right next to her. She says, the rules for the dueling arena?
Yeah.
I will point you to the marshal. And she points both hands over to the Harangon over there. Right next to you.
Okay.
More people are kind of funneling in to their place in line. So walking up to the marshal?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let me scroll this here. What can I do for you?
What are the rules for the dueling arena?
Oh,
Do I need a trial or something?
in the fort, huh? No trial necessary. I can arrange duels for you, or you can arrange them yourselves. Do you know anything about the rule sets?
Mildly.
All right. Well, tonight is mostly one-on-one duels. There are group ones later in the week. Let me pull up my notes here. All right, so, and she rapidly goes through a list of rules that I'm actually going to give you in text form because there's a lot here. But she goes over the win conditions. You can play to point or to incapacitation. You can do like full gear with bring your own, any gear you want. You can do weapons and wits, which is no armor and any one or two-handed sword. There you can go with dulls, which are non-lethal training weapons and leather armor. And then there's fists, so no armor or weaponry, just using your hands. There's duels that are soon to be 1v1. There's disadvantaged duels are 2v1. Full disadvantage would be any number that you bring, or any number that the advantaged party brings -2 is what you could have. And then additional rules, you can do like no holds barred, which is any martial skills are allowed. Limited duels, so only essentially attack rolls. You can agree on like the spells and everything. The other section of this is like yielding ends any duel in a loss regardless of win condition. After agreeing and setting a date for a duel, there's a no-show is considered yielding, and a whole bunch of other stuff that's specific to each type of format as well. There's the point system and the marshal's role in that they watch the duel, enforce those rules. It's to their discretion, and to ensure that none of them end in true death. Death words are placed on people, as well as having healers nearby. You can also include stakes as part of a duel. But overall, the standard duel is to points, 5 points, using dulls with no holds barred. So you can use your skills. That
You
is
said
like
there
if
were-
somebody
there were
challenged
stake?
you to a standard. Stakes.
Steak sounds good.
We have some
Not
in the
me.
chest. Don't worry.
All right.
Not the meat, but if you decide to duel for something, like say there was a weapon that you really wanted that somebody else had, you could duel for that weapon, and that gets held with the kind of bookie, and then at the end of the duel, the marshal decides who it ends up going to based on the winner. There's also some betting stuff where as people make bets, you get 10% as a participant. And then the rest of it gets split to the winners of the bet. Whew.
Imagine being challenged and forced into a duel where you had to give up your legendary weapon as like the prize, and you couldn't fight with your legendary weapon because it was being held as the collateral for the match.
You just yield. You don't have to accept. Right?
Well, no, like obviously you would be forced into this through like whatever persuasive means. Like obviously you could say no, but you wouldn't be in that situation if you could say no.
Hmm.
Just imagine how much that would suck.
Yeah, I suppose. Just don't come in here with more than you're willing to lose, then.
I mean, it also sucked to get robbed on the road, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Just take your
Someone
legendary
mugs
weapon
you,
that
they use it as the collateral. Yeah.
The ultimate rule of this, though, is if parties agree to it, it's fair game as long as it doesn't destroy the pit.
Oh, okay. I see.
As long as we don't need to clean up afterwards, anything
What's
goes.
gonna destroy that pit?
It is a
Meteor?
60-foot pit.
Meteor spell.
It does have some pillars in it and stuff, but
That scroll Kyle gave me a nice.
Those
one.
can-
Okay.
Yeah. Summon meteor. Absolutely.
Jesus.
Dude, we never got to use that.
That would
So-
destroy this arena and this whole thing.
so after the long-winded explanation of all of that, she will say, so were you looking to participate tonight?
Possibly. I also have a friend I might be able to talk into it.
Okay. We have a couple of matches ready, looking for challengers. So, do you know at all what kind of... You'd be new and unranked, so we'd probably start you at the bottom. And I could set you up with something good.
For fists. So
Ah, fists. Okay. That might be a different cue.
Holy shit. claws?
But-
Is that why you're going for this?
Oh, but I can definitely set something up.
My fist do 1d4 damage.
No. That's nuts.
All
I
right.
don't actually have claws though.
Technically,
I don't have
mine do 4 base damage, so.
Yeah, I do. 1d4 plus 4 is my unarmed attack.
Interesting. You've got. I don't know how many kobolds we've had actually participating. We've got a few in our crowd over here, but hopefully you can handle yourself. So should I sign you up?
Sure. I'm gonna go tell my friend the rules too.
Okay. She can also hand you a sheet of paper that has like the general outline
brochure.
of what I talked about. Brochure of dueling rules. You also see that behind the betting goblin, there's a plaque that has a few of them listed out as well, just for general viewing there.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a plaque of winners or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the corner bar where they did the hot dog eating contest. Like, they got the thing of everyone on the. Yeah.
alrighty. So if you come back, what's your name?
Arun.
Alrune. Okay. So in let's see, you'd be up in 2 more matches for fists. So you've got some time. We can come get you if you want to go into the tavern. That's fine. We can come find you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else I can do for you?
No. I think I'm good. I'm gonna head over to the tavern and go try and recruit friends to have fun.
Alrighty. Well, I look forward to your duel. And with that, she kind of turns back to the business she was dealing with before, taking a big drink of water. And with that, we will pick up with the rest of the party, having entered the tavern here. You said you wanted to open a thing a long time ago, and I just now approved it.
All right.
We can
That
finally.
door's open now.
Let me in there.
Yeah.
This door has been open for 40 minutes.
You're all under arrest.
There's a line, okay? It's the only place to eat around here, so.
Pick them up. Give me all your buns.
Alrighty. So here.
Ooh, I'm eyeing that roasted pork. That looked good.
I can't taste anything.
That is a big pork.
I think that's the right one.
Remind me why I should care.
About the
When I do
pork?
catch up, I
No, about why
go
he
watch
can't
out for that
taste it.
torch.
I was
Okay.
just saying that to me.
What'd you say there, Alex?
When I do catch up, I go watch out for that torch, Argo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't get too close to fire.
Okay, so entering the Angry Tortoise, this place feels to you much more like a tavern than the Hapless Hydra did. It is much more rowdy in here. It's louder. There's people playing cards in the corner. You see lots of people around drinking. You can definitely tell there's drunk people around here. There's a red-bearded dwarf passed out, face down in the corner. You can barely see his face. He's just got the everything sticking out. There's bouncers and wait staff are kind of picking their way through the crowd to try to get to the busy tables. There's a dwarven female bard playing a lute on a small stage in the corner, and this place is pretty well lit. You can kind of smell both the smells of foods that are going on. There is kind of a roasting hunk of meat behind the tavern there. And then off to one side on the wall, you do see a list of the current duelist pit winners is making its way
There's the
down the
plaque.
wall.
Yes. Yes.
The the smells also include a lot of ale, which you didn't really smell as much in the hapless hydra. So this is interesting that you smell it more than you did there. And you see, hold on, having to switch tabs. I need to copy more of this information here. Yeah, you see a woman behind the bar in the back that is currently pouring drinks and serving food, or getting the food plated at least, and then handing it off to some of the servers. There are not many empty tables. Most of them have quite a few people at them, but you can definitely find one somewhere.
Can I say something to the Dungeon Master real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I like this inn. This is a nice inn, big inn, but there's no better inn in all of the 3 peaks of the Hapless Hydra. It's the greatest inn in the world.
I don't know. I like this one.
Yeah, this one's pretty comfy. I don't know.
I love the Hapless Hydra.
How much are they paying you?
Do you even remember why it's called the Hapless Hydra?
There's no reason, but there will be.
Because he felt like it.
He
I
just
believe.
felt like it, but we're gonna get him a story.
Because he felt like it. Right.
Well, why do you think this one's called the Snapping Turtle?
It's probably a snapping turtle.
Well, my
It's
player
not called
knows
the
why,
Snapping Turtle.
but I don't know why.
I go to the bartender and say, "Is there a story behind the name of this place?"
Are you actually going up and asking that?
Yeah, I want to know.
just
I want to know if I
walks
can
away.
steal it and give it to the Hapless Hydra.
While she's in the middle of doing some of that. Oh, there was a trader that came through, tried to sell us a really angry turtle. Somebody bought it, but we lost it after a while. But it was a good name for the bar, so we stuck with it. And she is in the process of kind of pouring drinks and handing them out to servers that are
Hammer
coming.
just puts like a
rapid
fist. He's
fire.
like, "Damn it, they got a story."
Who's my bar? Oh, who's the bartender? I got his name here. I gotta remember this guy.
Foley.
Foley, it's Foley.
Yep.
I gotta help Foley.
Right. So, I say we all deserve a drink after fighting dinosaurs.
Pests?
Right.
Alrun would make his way in about now, so. So you're all looking for a table?
Yes.
I think I'm on mine.
Alrighty. Sure, we'll go with that one.
I guess we'll just.
You might have to pull up a different chair from a table that's not using it, but that looks to be kind of commonplace around here.
I'll pull up a seat at the table.
Yeah, let me sit over here. A booster seat from our kobold companion.
Looking around, you can see there's a couple of shorter folk that are also sitting or like standing on their chairs. There doesn't seem to be as much like service for different sized people.
9 hells, blasted discrimination.
Yeah, but nice if they had like a stool or something.
Sit on that chest, buddy. You had that chest, don't you?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
There you go.
That suit you, Alrund, or you want me to go find you a stool or something?
You guys probably found a table and are sitting at it before I come bursting in.
Oh, well, I mean, you come in.
That you, yeah.
I
Found it
thought
there.
he already introduced you. I thought you were already here. But all right.
Yeah.
Where's Alrund? Oh, there he is.
He just,
Wave him over.
Shortly after you sit down, without having to wait much, a server kind of comes over and says, "What can I get for you?"
I'm good.
It's this
already faster service.
this guy here.
doesn't come with the same charm as Hapless Hydra.
Well,
Drinks.
drinks. Ales 4 copper, gallons are 2 silver apiece.
And what about my size?
It'd probably be a gallon.
You don't need a barrel. Every time.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, you want to pay?
How much for the gallon?
2 silver.
I'll slide 2 silver across the table.
You're a big guy.
Alright.
You just need more.
Anybody else?
I'll just take water.
Water. Alright.
Water costs anything? I'll take a water.
No, it's free.
It's well
What are you
water,
drinking?
well water.
I'll take a cup of water.
I've got fight.
Okay, he gives you kind of a eyebrow and says, whatever you need.
I splash it in my face.
Get some of the oil off.
He hasn't brought it back
No,
yet.
no,
rusted.
more. Oh.
Yeah, so he'll take off, and within a minute or two, he'll come back with all of that. Few waters, so place them out on the table. Anything else I can do you for? Any food?
I'm good.
Alrighty.
Not yet, no.
I'll take food. Give me just a basic meal.
Alrighty. That'll be 6 copper.
I pay the man.
Alrighty. Go ahead and remove from character sheet, and says I'll have it right up, and he'll say, just so you know, prices wise, it's also a silver per night for rooms. And then he'll start taking
It's-
off back.
It's pretty late. I don't want to be walking back in the night.
Yeah, that makes sense. See if there's anywhere I can stay.
And he goes ahead and takes off, goes to a couple other tables, get some orders, and then within a few minutes, you actually see Brooke, the dwarf, will come back. If I can get him to actually move.
Well, that is happening. I'm like, Hummer, I found the rules. I'm also fighting.
The rules. Oh, right.
There he is.
How did that go?
Good. I brought you a brochure.
Mm.
How big is the brochure?
It's like a card.
Is it like a business card, or are we talking like something I'm gonna need to?
Splits in half
It's
and
the brochure.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, the rules you're talking about?
Yeah, I found the brochure.
No, it's large enough that he can have one good hand or a good hand on either side.
Okay.
They're like long enough because there's so many options to those rules, but in large text across the bottom.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
This always happens.
What do you mean? It always happens.
Wait. You said you're fighting tonight.
Yeah, they had openings.
They still have openings?
I think so.
Are you doing single combat?
Yeah, I think that's all they had tonight.
Right. Let me finish my drink. I'll stop over there.
Alright. And so
Uncork the gallon.
after that conversation, you do see, like, at the bottom of the rules, it says that main tenet of, as long as people agree to it and it doesn't damage the pit, anything goes.
There's a big asterisk at the bottom in red.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a little after that, you see Brooke come in the front door. He kind of looks around, has to stand up on tiptoes a little bit to see around everybody, and ends up spotting you out of the crowd. And he kind of gives the finger of like, yeah, that big guy. I remember him. And he walks up to your table, says, "All right, well, my friends and I pooled together some money, and this is pretty much all we could scrape together for you." And he puts down a small sack that you hear multiple coin clinks, so it's not empty.
I was just giving you a hard time. I don't need your money.
We went ahead and talked about it, and we insist. It's we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys.
It's much appreciated.
Well, do you have time for a drink?
Sure. Now that I'm healed up, and I ain't going back out to work today.
Where's the waiter?
After a bit of time, he slides back through and sees the one more and says, "Anything to drink?" He'll say, "Yeah, I'll take an ale. That'll be 4 copper."
All right. I got this one. But you get the next one.
I can do that.
Pretty frequent you got monsters chasing you down out of those woods, or is this a first time occurrence?
4 copper across the table.
Yep. The server takes it. After a little while, brings it back. Whoa. Sorry. Tailspire's doing some weird stuff for me. Got some weird texture glitching. Yeah, it just went to like Starscape with people's heads poking up. It's kind of what it looked like for a second for me.
Your graphics card's okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so he goes off to get drinks. Brings them back a little while later. What was the question there?
Oh, I asked him if being attacked by monsters in the woods is a frequent occurrence, or is this a first time event?
Oh, it's more frequent than we'd like, but
You get bodyguards out there to be doing that kind of work.
yeah, usually the smaller stuff tends to stay away from noise like we were making, so unless there's something going on that made them more hungry, I don't know. But if you venture too much further in, you see the bigger stuff, and that ends up being more dangerous.
Well, if logging's a profitable business, I imagine putting some coin towards a swordsman. Even just somebody there to help you. Might be worth
Yeah. That's... If this keeps up, then yeah, we'd probably have to consider that.
Now, this has been,
That does cut into the pay.
This been happening recently, or is this something that's just always come with the job?
I mean, there's always been attacks out of the woods, but they have been growing a little more frequent lately.
Any account as to why?
Not that I know of. Lots of rumors flying around, but nothing I think that would affect the wildlife.
Alright then.
Nothing up this way. Thinking the shadow scales wouldn't make it all the way up here yet.
For your sake, I hope things start to calm down and get back to your business.
Me too.
Won't always be traveling adventures on the road to save you, so...
Well, we know there's also enforcer patrols, and we're planning on running all the way to the fort if we had to.
Have you seen any shadow scales nearby?
Oh, nothing nearby.
Swampert, right?
Yeah, Swampward. That's where their base of operations is at. They, there's rumors that they're pushing out a little bit further, but I haven't seen anything myself.
Hmm. Right.
Well, said next round's on me, right?
Right. Now, I need one of the big ones.
Just ask for a damn barrel.
Well,
just ask for
so
a
he
barrel.
The gallon is empty. He's been working on it this whole time. It's gone.
Well,
So-
as you take your sips of it,
Getting your money.
it tastes a lot stronger than
Ah.
the drinks out of the
The
hapless Hydra.
Hydra? Interesting.
The Hydra is still the best damn in any peak anywhere.
Oh, I
You're
don't
gonna-
know.
You're
I
gonna
really
die
like
that
this
in.
stuff.
Damn it.
It's pretty good.
I didn't want there to be a better end.
All
Even,
ends are better ends.
It's a good name.
Even I'm starting to feel it.
Maybe we can switch names.
What?
Samples Hydra. You can't let that one go to waste.
After oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something stupid about like, maybe we could like, come up with just a fake story about a Hydra who was hapless and died.
Yeah, but the beer isn't going to be as good as I have many tables and services. Damn it.
Well, all right. Well, unless you want to kill a Hydra and bring it back to the end.
I need to talk to Folly about his business.
Well, we can change the other one to Hapless Turtle. We'll take the Hydra for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the
that-
hapless
that would
turtle.
actually
That's
be
a good
great.
idea.
So wait. So what's this one called? Like a raging turtle? What's it called?
Angry
Snapping
Hydra.
Angry Hydra. I like it.
But this inn is called the Angry Tortoise Tavern and Tap.
Tortoise. Angry Tortoise. So if we talk to this bartender, we talk to Folly, we get these names swapped. It's more accurate.
Right. It's a plan. I like it.
I agree. Y'all fight in that pit?
Alvarin mentioned there's openings. I was going to look. Right. I'll be right back.
He'll rise from the table, watch his head. I don't know how high the ceilings are in here, and
They're plenty high.
okay, we'll head over to
It's the doorways that get you.
head over to sign up to for the pit fight.
Okay.
Alvin mentioned he was doing fists only, so I was like, okay, fists only sounds fun.
Okay.
But
I have a question before we make this official.
Are you asking the marshal?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll find her outside. She's kind of at the bottom of the platform thing that goes up over the pit. She says, "Sure. What do you need?"
Sometimes when I'm fighting, I get angry. Is that okay?
Battle Rager, huh? Yeah, so that's fine. But know that you can't use that if you can't control it. That might be something that to take into account of what you sign up for. But that just
don't
means
worry.
you'll have to go all holds barred, which lets you use abilities like that.
Well, I can control it.
If that's the case, then you can sign up for whatever. But the if you sign up for just one that uses just weapons, then or just fists, and you decide to not go with the all holds barred, like that's when it would be restricted. So
Good to know.
what are you looking to do?
Are there any spaces open for fist fighting still tonight?
Yeah, we got spaces open for fist fighting. I think we've got a queue for one-on-one, just full equipment, everything duels, as well as, well, no one might fight. He usually waits till late in the night anyway, so don't worry about that.
Well, who?
And Owen. He's a, actually, he might be interested to talk to you. He's a Goliath as well. He is kind of the head of the Spires. He's also a council member.
And he's here late.
Yeah, tends to be. Finishes up his council duties and then comes in.
How late is late?
Let's see. He usually is one of the last bouts of the night if he decides to fight. He shows up a little before that. I'm usually up there, doing my job, so I don't know when he comes and goes exactly,
Oh,
but
of
a few
course,
hours.
right.
Yeah. A couple hours from now, at least.
Well, if he arrives, I should still be here. Have him come find me in the tavern.
Yeah. I bet he'll find you.
I don't doubt that.
Alrighty. So signing up for Just Fist, you said? Or did you want to go the full equipment route?
Let's do fists to start.
Okay.
Could use a good exercise.
Can do. And I guess I should have asked both you and Alrun to points or to incapacitation.
Oh, all the way. We're not doing points here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is an all the way type thing.
All right.
So we're
Sounds
blacked
good.
out. That's how we do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, this is dangerous.
I feel like our characters were friends before the dropping from the sky.
it's very possible. We've got like-minded things going on here, so yeah. So he'll sign up for the non-point fist fighting, and leave his name for, if the council member decides to come look for him. So
Alrighty.
spending the night is what it sounded like when we were at the table. So
Sounds good. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think the next duel is about to start, so I will be up there.
Of course.
You see her jump, and she doesn't use the stairs to get to the top of the platform. She jumps to the top of that platform.
Interesting.
turn around and head back to my drink, my gallon that's hopefully waiting.
Yep. Alright. What is everybody else doing while Helmer's up there?
I want to make a bet on these two recent events, these tournaments. These
Okay.
two rounds.
So looking to play some bets. So you would want to go outside and talk to Greek.
I do. I go talk to him.
Alrighty. She is the goblin. There's currently a little bit of a line. And she's in between, the people in line, leaving line. She says, "That's going on for," and she lists off the next 3 duels. And upon getting up there, the third one is going to be Alrun.
Alrun? I want to place a bet on Alrun. I want to say he's gonna win.
Alrighty, how much you betting?
Oh. I'm gonna bet 15 silver.
Alrighty, 15 silver.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well,
Money.
it's 1-to-1 odds on this. Just
Alright.
because that's a newcomer.
All right. I got faith.
Alrighty.
I heard that newcomer is a kobold, though.
Is he here? Is he next to me?
I don't know. Would you go with
Oh.
to go to the betting area?
Sure, I'll go with him. I heard that
Oh.
newcomer's a kobold, though. The odds should go
Yeah.
up for that.
Hey, he's a sneaky one at that. I don't know how you snuck up on me, little man, but well, anyway, I put a bet on you. It's 15 silver riding on your victory. I believe in you, though. Listen, I don't know. Yeah, we might have been friends in some weird, distorted past where I can't remember, but I believe in you, little buddy.
Can I get your name, please?
Call me Argo.
Alrighty, Argo for 15 silver. You see her foot is moving across the page, and then she starts pointing to the next person. Next in line.
All right, we better get back with the group.
Alrighty, heading back.
Yes.
Alright, so we've had Alrun, Hilmar, Argo. What are Kurt and Gregory doing?
What's Gregory doing? Is Gregory here?
What the Gregory doing?
Gregory's muted.
You might have disappeared for a second.
Oh, he said bathroom break real quick. So
Got it.
yeah.
Kurt, was there a forge or like a? I mean, there's a. Doesn't have to be a forge per se, but is there like a weapon repair? Anything? Any kind of shop? Anything around the arena that is real? I imagine there would have to be.
Yep. So you want to go out and wander around and look for that?
I'll ask in the bar and just see if one exists, so I don't have to wander, and if I can just get
Oh,
directions directly to said place.
If you grab your bartender on their next trip around, they'll tell you, oh yeah, just across the way, there's a blacksmith over there. And he'll just point like out the door and just straight across.
Thank you kindly. And I would just tell Gregory and the others, like, I've seen a lot of fights in my life. I'm gonna go pound some metal into shape or fix some stuff, see if I can't get a local blacksmithery to accept some labor for a free stay at whatever home they got above it.
Whatever helps you relax.
Oh, making things out of metal always helps me relax.
We'll be here.
You getting the shit beat out of yourself or beating something else, I hope that helps you relax.
Cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, you look happy. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, Kurt will go and find this blacksmith and see if he can sell his services for a stay at the blacksmithy's home or at the smithy itself if it has a place for that. Just a cot, anything.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hey, he's a craftsman. He's got to sell his trade to make his way around. I don't want to pay for a bed.
Yeah.
If I don't have to.
To grab Kyle's view. Oh, you can't see it.
That's okay.
I can show you. Actually, this.
Just delete that wall.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, this is
The whole thing's
awkward
set
because
up.
there's
I like it.
same character model, but
Perfect. It's just another
yeah.
me.
Yep.
Hey.
Kurt?
Yeah. He looks like he's in the middle of like sharpening some weaponry right now. So, what can I do you for?
You look overworked. You need some help?
Need some help.
I'm a blacksmith.
Do you know how to? You're a blacksmith. Okay.
Traveling blacksmith, yes, it would be. I have some skill with a hammer, and I just pull out my tools, like put them around my belt, and just say, "What you say? I help you with what you got going on." Name's Kurt Hammer. I'm damn good at my craft. Don't want to bother you too much with too many words, but if you let me help you here, that's for exchange for a place to stay tonight, I'd be plenty thankful, sir.
For a place to stay, yeah, I'll put you up in the tavern across the way, if you don't mind that.
That'd be fine too.
I would love it.
You got metal to
don't
pound,
get much help
repairs
around
to
here.
make.
Yeah, so, and he kind of puts you through, like, hey, this is the setup kind of queue that I've got going on, and you see there's a ton of weapon repairs and armor repair just lined up in front of there, and you can easily do that. And he says, like, for whatever pieces that you make, he'll give you, what he would have made on that, just splitting it fair, like, work divided. So
you point me at where your queue is the slowest, and I'll speed it up for you. And I want to take like a sheet out. I got my hammer in my hand. I spin it once, and it lights up with that sun, and I just bring it down, and I just start working.
Says, is that heat your hammer for you?
It does the best it can.
Or heat the metal for you?
Praise
Interesting.
Sigmar. Wait, what's his name?
Sunamon.
Sunamon, yeah. His son, same thing.
I see. A little bit of faith in there.
Hey, best I can.
Gotta be handy. And he just continues working. Yep.
I will help this poor, overworked man.
Yep.
So he can put me up in the inn. That'd be great.
I want this guy to be named like Frank Anvil or Henry Tongs or something.
Henry Tongs and Kurt Hammer. We're about to make our own business.
His name is Nithrin, and he's a larger human guy that looks like he's got a lot of experience doing this, but also, like, just from looking around at like the completed work, he's overworked and the quality is dipping. You can kind of tell, just he's rush jobbing it.
I'd bump his quality tonight if that's. Do you want to roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I do history with the proficiency of my smith's tools?
That sounds good.
Okay, it's an intelligence stat. I figured that might work. So this will be +2 more than what I roll, because I can't. Unless I can modify? Can I modify it? No, it won't let me modify it. That would have been cool. I'll just roll it as is. Need like a tool roll in Beyond.
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice. So that'll be
There
20,
might be one.
because that gets an extra 2 to it from my proficiency that I'm applying from my thingy.
Alrighty, dirty 20. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that with that you'll work through, and you can see he kind of visibly relaxes once he sees that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right?
I want
He
it to be
doesn't
very
have to hover over you. You are doing your job, and you're just you're doing pretty quality work. So he's able to slow down a little bit, and you're still making headway on that backlog going faster. So
Kurt's completed his day. This is the best.
definitely help there. And let's see. It's a 20. Here, I'm gonna make a roll in here. Oh, it's because I'm in cutscene mode. There we go. Sorry. I am. That is not the right dice and not the right things. Okay. Anyway, so you're gonna make 40 silver in that endeavor.
Ooh, thank you.
Over working the couple hours maybe there. And that'll put you through a few duels and stuff for the night.
That's fine with me.
Is there anything anybody'd like to do before Alrune takes his turn in the pit?
Not I.
I'm back and I'm good.
Oh, what's Gregory?
Yeah. We've had the party taking various different actions waiting around. Is there anything that you, Gregory, would like to do?
No, there's not really anything here for Gregory. So he'll probably creep around with Hammer, because he doesn't have anything else to do.
I'm working at the forge for money at the moment. If you want to hang out there, that's fine. I'm sure.
Gregory is a self-proclaimed people watcher.
You are watching me work.
There are plenty of people around there.
Or other people.
Every maybe 20 minutes, there's a new duel. And so they're going through the lists there. Alrune was 3 down when you were taking your bets, so that's probably the marshal was running into the first of those 3. So.
Okay.
You sure you just want to sit here watching me, Gregory?
Argo will be at the blacksmith station tinkering with his arm.
What was that to me?
Here. I was asking you sure you just want to sit here watching me?
Oh no, I'm hanging around you, but I ain't watching you.
Alright, good. I just figured they got
Leaning
fights
against
and
the wall.
entertainment and all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah,
you do you.
there are plenty of people around to people watch. Or I can open the door for you.
I'm struggling over here.
Yeah, so there's a ton of people around.
What's that roof?
And if you're just watching kind of the crowd, you'll notice kind of the guy that you saw off in the corner there that was, kind of letting somebody sign and then take the coin first. You notice that he is probably a money lender. He's kind of standing over to the side. He's not. He's purposely not on the same corner as the betting station, but he's hanging around. He has a couple of larger guys that look pretty well armed and pretty well versed in fighting that are also around him as kind of enforcers. So you'll notice that that's kind of what that guy has been doing. He's handing out money to people as they sign something. And often those people go over and try to place a bet as their kind of next thing that they do.
Gotcha.
And you will also notice the kind of next duel that's going on, the marshal's back up in the thing, hitting the drum, calling out point values again. And if you want, you can, watch the duel, or if you're fine staking around Kurt, just watching the people that are watching the duel. That's also a thing.
That is what I would be more interested in.
Okay.
Watching the people watching the duel.
Alright.
I feel safe knowing Gregory's watching out for me.
Alright.
I feel like
Yes.
Gregory's watching out for Gregory.
I can work in peace. No, we're...
After spending some time watching those people, you can kind of pick out the ones that probably are betting on some of this based on their reactions. And a few of them, you can see the panic kind of in their eyes that they might be in too deep.
Not my problem.
Alrighty. So we've gone around a bit. So do we want to skip forward a little while, and we can go to Alrun's fight here?
All right. I think so.
Sounds good.
Alright. We got a little bit of time, so we can
Into the pit.
do that. Yeah. So
Get in there.
and kind of checking in for it, the marshal ends up pointing you towards one of the preparation chambers, and your opponent will be kind of at the other one. So you'll actually be directed down to this other one.
Oh,
Let's go, Elrond. Let's do it.
You have the opportunity to do any preparation that you'd like to. The rules for this are definitely fists and 2 incapacitation, so it's mostly going to be that. There's also the no holds barred, so you're able to use like class abilities and that kind of stuff too.
okay.
Before he goes in, can I give him a pep talk? Rub his
Yeah.
shoulders.
Go for it.
All right. You got this.
All right.
Look him in the
Try not to
eye.
one shot them.
Right. That's exactly what I was talking about.
The gates can roll up and then let you into the circle. You see the gates across the way are doing the same, letting in your challenger.
Killing the spectators above,
I feel like I'm the challenger in this situation, aren't I?
He's falling in the pit.
Spring?
Get him!
There we go.
I find myself actually pointing towards the challenger. Game is not great about
Hold
facing.
yeah, it doesn't seem to know when you're holding the alt key sometimes.
Yeah. It's been a little glitchy here and there. Like now I can't re-put that gate down like I was able to. There it goes. Okay.
Fully on the thing, but I swear that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Apparently I'm fighting a Viking.
Yeah, so this is the first challenger.
There's no
Hold on.
sun in there, right? In the I didn't suffer from my sunlight sensitivity in my in my blacksmith, did I?
Oh, it's nighttime
no.
anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
It's
cool.
it's moving into night. It was already dim light
I don't wanna
when
lose
you
my
guys were
20.
starting to travel. So
I don't wanna
yeah.
lose my 20.
Yep. So now it should start to be a little darker here.
I avoid all sunlight before I make any skill checks.
Actually, hold on.
You know,
It's just direct sunlight.
I'm just
too.
waiting nearby with an
Indoors,
umbrella.
okay.
I know. I'll just say. What'd you say, Kyle?
Oh, I'm waiting nearby with an umbrella.
Yeah.
Just like, oh shit, sun's
There
coming
we
in.
go.
I got you, buddy. I was like,
Your
standing away.
parasol, you're interfering for the.
I should get a parasol for my good.
Yeah.
day.
There you go. You get one of those umbrella hats with the bungee,
Just like, yeah, just get it on my shoulder. Yeah.
You hear the marshal's voice carry over the crowd for a moment. And now, we've got a new contender. The kobold over here is named Alvaroon. And then you hear some cheers of people that probably bet on you. And then, and his opponent this time is going to be Esmond. And
Sounds
some
like a
opposing
bitch.
cheers as well, and a couple of boos. This guy has some not fans. So this is a fists battle.
Boo, Esmond!
Okay.
You suck!
Alrighty. And she says, whenever you're ready, go for it.
This is a
Should we
great
initiative
announcer.
then?
I love this
Let's
guy.
go.
Whenever you're ready.
All right,
hit each
yeah,
other.
just get out of here. Go on, get out of here.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I rolled higher than I wanted to. I kind of wanted him to go first.
So we're gonna go
Position
into
yourself.
turn-based mode. I have a stat block for him. Oh! He got a natural 1.
Well,
And you got an 18, so you're definitely going first. I don't need to look up that modifier.
okay. Then I am gonna go out of the ruler mode. I'm going here.
Alrighty.
Actually, one sec. And holding my action to punch him in the face when he comes up to me. Actually, probably headbutt him in the face. That seems more me.
Okay.
Can you reach that high?
Get him in the shins.
Is this
Well,
like
headbutt him somewhere.
a jumping headbutt? Yeah.
Whatever gets near you. Ah,
Get him in the chin.
I love that idea. Jump up.
Mario style or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find the unarmed strikes are usually just 1 damage, right?
It's your strength.
1
bonus.
damage plus strength bonus.
1 damage plus strength bonus, I believe.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Alright. So you said you were moving there and holding your action to attack him if he gets in range, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So next up it would be him. And he is going to 25, 30. So go ahead and take your attack.
Come on, Alroon.
17.
I bludgeon him for 5.
Nice.
Yeah, 17 to hit? Yeah, that definitely hits. You hit him for 5. Alrighty.
Good headbutt.
So you're kind of waiting there, and he kind of starts running at you. He's kind of looks overconfident, and just because of like he's fighting a kobold that's smaller than him, like he's ready to go. He comes running at you, and you smack him right in the kind of solar plexus under the ribs, and you see the wind get knocked out of him, and he kind of takes a staggered step back, and you can see his eyes kind of reassess, and he is going to use his action to make an attack roll against you. What is your AC?
16. So he does hit me.
So he'll hit you, and he will hit you for 2 damage.
Okay.
Far so good.
All right.
I am
Right. Come
built
on.
for this.
Your turn.
Yes, I believe in you.
You can do it.
Okay, so I will apparently hit him again.
Yo,
24.
24. Come on, come on.
That'll hit.
Another 5 to him.
Another 5.
Oh
That's
my
my low
god.
hit, by the way. That's a 1. And then I kick him when he's
Then
not
you kick
expecting it.
Okay. Is this the bonus action monk thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. 22 to hit. That'll hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
He's beating the crap out of this
Destroying
guy.
the shit
All
out of
right.
this guy.
How do you knock this guy out?
Yes.
I think I just take out his leg and then I headbutt him when he lays on the ground. That's my 7 attack.
All right. So you kind of sweep under one of his feet, knocking him to the ground. And while he's on the ground, you can see he's kind of dazed already. He is on his last legs, and you give him a good headbutt, and everyone in the crowd kind of goes quiet for a second, hearing this crack into this guy's skull. And you see that he is out. He goes limp entirely.
He was done. Done in 2. 12-second fight.
Dude, nice shot. Double punch.
I should have bet everything on this guy.
You see the armored figure from that you met before comes out and puts a hand down. Puts a hand down on him, and you see him come back to consciousness. And you hear the loud 3 drum beats from above you that says, "Elrond wins!"
There ain't
So
enough healing
as
points.
the cleric is walking out, I go, should have played with him a little more.
Yeah, you did not leave this man with much, and there are not enough healing points to heal his shame. The wound that lingers.
The way that this figure heals this guy,
My god.
you see it's a little different than the other one. Like the difference being, like, the other guy was a cleric, this guy is a paladin using lay on hands, doing like 1 point of healing to get this guy back up.
Yeah.
So he just puts his hand on there, and you see the light, and he gets back up. And your opponent kind of sits up and he goes, "I underestimated the crap out of you."
Take 17 pride damage.
So he gets up and kind of does like a little bit of like a salute to you, tapping his hands to your chest, and walks out the other side of the arena. She's not knocked down.
Awesome, I just won 15 silver.
If Halmar doesn't win, this will be very weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I sort of built this toward. I chose the one that is monks are
Yeah.
cheating. And
Right.
I chose the one that's different. Huh?
Monks are very silly.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
that he says you can come back out this way if you need to. And kind of points back towards this area. This gate you suspect is rarely closed, just because the healers hang out in that area.
Okay. I can't actually. We're still stuck in turn.
Oh, my bad. There you go. Should be good now.
There you go. All right. Coming back out.
Alrighty.
So was it only 1 knockout? Just
Yeah.
the fist fight? Oh really?
Yep.
I thought it was two incapacitations.
It was 2 like TO incapacitations.
Oh, until
until,
down.
correct,
Gotcha. I
correct.
thought it was
Yeah,
2
yeah.
knockouts. So
Nope.
there was a second round or something. Okay.
Nope.
Gotcha. Well, 12 seconds. Excellent.
And you see a lot of people around are like lightly clapping. They're like, that was just a slaughter. Yeah, the slow clap.
Yeah. Elmar's
okay.
cheering as you come back out of the thing. Yeah.
I didn't
That's
play
awesome.
with him enough, Almar.
Oh, there's always tomorrow.
You're gonna get 30 silver out of bets.
Dude, nice.
And then, did you did Argo deduct that money already?
Yeah, I deducted the 15, so should I?
Okay, so you'll add 30 as well.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Bet a lot on me.
Not a bad payout, yeah.
No, it's not, and I have 54 silver now.
Alrighty. And looking at like the list of schedules, you guys have a little while until Kalmar's fight, but we could skip ahead to that if you want.
Yeah, I think so. We just be drowsing.
Make a bet on Helmar.
Alrighty. What do you want to bet?
I'm gonna do the 15 silver, half my wins, so.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, but I don't roll d4s for these, so.
Yeah, but you roll a +3 or +4. And have a ton of hit points. Plus, it was free money.
You put in a bet on yourself?
Oh, I put a bet on him.
Oh, on him.
Yeah, you
got winning.
Coming up next. Yeah,
Yeah.
he won because of the pool, right? Yeah.
30 silver, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so do we want to skip ahead to Hjalmar's fight?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Plus
pounding
anyone
away
else?
at metal.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that then. Similar setup that they had there. So Hjalmar will. Let's see. I think I have you as a unique token, so I can pull you down here.
There you go.
My thing for Helmar is you should play with him a little more than I did.
I'll see who goes first.
Hey, you gotta make a show. Yours was just sort of an event.
Boom. Boom.
Crack. Oh, he's gone. Haven't seen him go down that fast before.
Oh.
There's probably some happy people in the crowd. He got booze.
Yeah,
You probably humiliated that man for life. He's probably scarred.
He'll never
did get
step in
headbutted.
the arena.
I have Lord.
He'll never want to look at a kobold.
His wife is probably gonna leave him.
They're all gonna beat him up.
The same way.
They're gonna take his lunch money.
You be careful, they got that headbutt. That's a deadly thing.
Oh man. Oh, and they got that them leg sweep thing.
Never fuck with a kobold.
And did you, when you signed up, did you say the no holds barred so you can use your rage or no?
It was fists only. I think he said
That
for
is
the first.
additional to the. So fists only is the weapon category.
Oh.
This is a separate thing. Do you want only attack rolls, or do you want to be able to use abilities?
Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna roll for it.
'Cause, yeah, if you can rage,
Yeah,
you'll be doing
it'll add.
more damage than I was.
Yeah, well, let's say above a 10. Above a 10 is no holds barred. Yeah. 11. Very nice. All right, no holds barred. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Oh, that poor guy.
We don't know. He's probably gonna cast spells in my face, so who fucking knows? Hold person, kick until I'm dead.
So, you have the similar. Hold on. Oh shit! I already hit this. Okay, there we go. So, the marshal up top will announce we have another newcomer, and this one is Hjalmar the Goliath. And on the other side of this fight, we have Sanda. And you see a female, kind of human-looking woman walk out. She has very light clothing, and she walks out. She has kind of some
like
gems
this.
adorning some of the area around her, and she looks at you and kind of across the way.
It's a druid.
Says,
A druid or a dragon?
and she says,
Interesting.
"Don't take it easy on me." And she kind of winks at you from across the
You don't have anything to worry about, lass.
And so the marshal says, "All right, begin," and hits the drum a couple times.
I was hoping the Haragon Marshal. It's a Haragon Marshal?
Yes.
I was hoping she'd just be like, okay, do the thing, hit each other. That was so good. So
All right.
endearing.
Go get it.
Alright, do it.
Go get him!
I love her.
What are we waiting around for?
Hit each other.
Yeah. So, rolling initiative.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
My dex is not very high.
Yeah, she will be going.
Yeah,
for
yeah, she got me by double. Easy.
Oops. Remove you. Add you. Apply turn order.
I
Alrighty.
knew it. Oh god.
Oh, that's the name of the token. That is not her name. I should
Okay.
actually rename her because I actually
Well-
have a name for her. There we go. Yeah, that is the stock name of the token. Don't be fooled.
Yeah, stock name. No, don't worry about it, right? No problem.
You're about to get rooted, son.
Oh.
Alrighty, so she will.
Cast lightning bolt at fifth level.
Call lightning. Yeah, I'm just a pile.
She is going to move to here.
Okay. Is she out of my line of sight?
Yes.
assume. Okay.
And then you lose track of her. And that is that is her turn.
Shit, okay. Oh dear.
Oh,
Um,
she's possibly
hand
within 30
control
feet
over
of
to me?
you.
Yep,
There you go.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot to hit the
just
next
make-
button.
No, just make sure I can move because this is gonna get probably a little technical.
Mhm.
So she doesn't come around the other side of the pillar, right?
Correct.
So I think he's going to. He'd probably he'd kind of brace himself at that point. So I'm going to take he's going to take the dodge action before he moves.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 10, 15, 20 into the center.
And you'll gain sight of her at even the 10 mark.
The 10 mark. Okay.
She is just kind of around that pillar.
All right.
And I'm going to move 5, 10 to kind of face her. Oh, come on, Alt key. Not working.
You have enough movement to get into range, but it is up to you whether you want to. Because based on if you saw her after 10, you could have beelined it to her and made
Okay.
it there.
Well,
But it is up to you.
I'm taking the dodge action. I'll step in. Sure.
Okay. So she was holding her action to attack.
Yep.
Um,
Disadvantage in this case.
yeah, so the dodge action, was it that or was that plus 4 AC? I always get them mixed up.
Disadvantage definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 4 AC. I'm trying to think of what is that like.
That
That's a
might be
duelist?
Pathfinder.
Yeah, that could be too.
There's definitely disadvantage. I double checked.
Beats 20. I gotta hit it again from the browser. 10.
You have any
Does
decks?
not.
Will not hit.
There's not 13 AC because I'm unarmored.
Mine's
Right.
16 when I'm unarmored because I'm always unarmored.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I should ask. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah, because I don't have a. Well,
You could have raged at the start of this.
yeah. Well, I moved into range. She took a reaction as I came in range. I still have that bonus action, so I would like to rage. Yes.
Okay. You probably would have wanted to do that before, because if you haven't attacked. or
Yeah, I
been
would have
attacked-
resisted, but I kind of was. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing
Well,
with her, Jacob.
I'm saying more the rage ends if you don't attack or
Is it
have
2
been
turns?
attacked. It's if
Knocked
you
unconscious
activate
or-
it and then nothing.
I see what you. Okay. Okay.
You would lose it at the end of the round. So,
So I can hold it for the next round, or if you want a retro, that's fine.
yeah, up to you. I'll
Okay.
leave it
I'll-
up to you.
I'll just. It's my turn anyway. I can do it
Yeah.
at the start of my turn. That should be okay.
Okay. Okay, so that works.
So she throw
Yeah.
a punch, or does she kick? What kind of style is this?
Oh yeah. She threw a punch. She's doing fists only, so she looked like she's somewhat practiced with it, but
Okay. Right.
it is your turn.
My turn. So I would like to rage. I'll be using one,
Alrighty.
and it says weapons, but that adds to fists, right? Because technically it's unarmed, or is it
Melee
weapons only?
weapon?
Melee,
Does it say melee,
Melee
weapon
weapon
attack?
attack.
It specifies melee damage with strength weapons, so it would not affect damage on unarmed strikes then.
Yeah, I think so. That seems weird.
Okay.
I think monks like have it specific that their fists are
Yeah.
considered weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if you get the brawler feat, your fists are considered weapons.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
So,
Because I have damage anyway with that, so that's a good idea. So I think he'll catch her fist.
they are melee weapon attacks, but they are not melee weapons. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
that's like a monk
it does
thing, then.
count rage-wise.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because they are melee weapon attacks, but they are not. They are not melee weapons.
Okay.
Okay, because it says melee damage with strength weapons in specific, not necessarily the attack
It
itself.
says when you make a melee damage with a melee weapon attack, which is unarmed, is a melee weapon attack.
Okay. All right. Cool. Works for me.
Okay.
I'll add 2 damage to each of these rolls then.
Alrighty.
Or yeah, 2
It's-
damage.
It's gonna be a constant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flat 4, but I'm gonna be adding 2 for each one. So, okay. Yeah. I think he'll catch her fist,
Mhm.
and then he'll kind of turn around, and his brow's gonna get real intense, and his body's gonna tense up, and he's just gonna wail back at her with his other fist.
Alrighty.
I'll roll punch to hit. Natural 20.
Okay.
All
I
right.
don't know how that works with unarmed, because usually
It
you
just-
double the roll,
If you
but
it'd
it's
be
only
2.
1 damage, so you'd get 2 out of that.
Whatever,
So,
whatever you want to do.
So we could double the base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
usually
1 plus
So
my
it'd be
strength
2.
bonus, because you wouldn't add the bonus, so it would be just an additional 1 damage then on top of it.
right.
Okay.
So you get 2 damage plus your strength mod plus your rage stuff.
7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a big hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I can roll. I mean, we could throw the bludgeoning damage out. I don't know how. Does it even display that? Yeah. Okay. Just plus 4. Plus the 2 plus the 1. So, yep, 7 damage.
Alrighty. So yeah, you catch her fist, you rear back, and you give her a good punch, And she kind of gets knocked back. You can tell, like, she wasn't expecting that punch to hit that hard.
Yeah.
And she kind of rears back a little bit. And in your mind, you hear, well, I'm going to have to do something else with you.
Uh-oh. Not my wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Not my wisdom.
You're gonna do me dirty with the wisdom.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, so she kind of steps back from you a little bit, and then you can see her kind of narrow her eyes, and you can feel something in your mind hurt. Like it's being compressed.
Oh. Depression.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, there it is. Here we go, boys.
Compression is one hell of a drug.
This is my not good. 18. Gambled an 18.
18. Very nice. You resist.
Hell yeah.
And she says, oh, usually you brutish types tend to not be able to handle that.
There's a muscle on that brain.
We're not all the same.
And yeah, she stays put.
Stays locked. All right. She
Yep.
doesn't want that opportunity.
Nope.
Just gotta give it to her. All right.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Your turn.
I'll roll in for another punch then.
Alrighty.
11.
11 will not hit.
Okay.
Alrighty. And alright, so this turn you'll see she's gonna actually kind of circle around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then go for an attack. Like you still probably face her and everything. So, let's do this. 10 to hit.
It does not hit me.
Not hitting.
Just gotta shrug it off. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, she'd be facing this way. All right, that is her turn. You're up.
Going in. Doing it again.
Forgot to hit next again.
13?
13 will hit.
Okay, just nice. All right, let's. So it is.
It's just flat. You don't even have to roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
flat
it's
4 plus
7,
2
I guess.
rage. No, it's 6 because first time was a
you
crit.
had-
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be 6.
So he's just gonna like gut punch like from uppercut, straight
Oof.
up 6 damage. Yeah.
Yep. So you do that, and she recoils back, coughs a little bit, and she's still standing, but she is looking worn. Is that end of your turn?
Yeah, that's end of my turn.
You're fisticuffing somebody who had a higher level than you.
Yeah, that's the only way I can win.
And she says, "All right, let's try this again. Wisdom save for me."
Oh, she doesn't move away?
No.
Gotcha. All right. Number 2. This is the one. Oh, nope. That's a 6.
Okay.
Some wild dice.
Let's see here. We're gonna roll because it's fun. You're gonna take
Oh, that's 2D. Ooh.
9 psychic damage.
Okay.
Your ultimate
Ouchie.
weakness.
Ouch.
That cuts through rage.
I'm
Something that
still
cuts through
alive.
Rage, right? Or wait, does rage immune it? Is Doesn't rage interact with psychic somehow?
I just have
no,
resistance,
psychic is the
bludgeoning,
one
piercing.
thing that rage doesn't mess with.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's bad. Okay.
When you're a bear, the
There's
bear
a form
type.
of rage that I
totem.
thought that was like you can't take psychic damage.
I think that's Zealot Barbarian?
Rage,
It
one of them
might
that's,
be.
like,
Or something?
So angry you can't think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get that pressure in the back of your mind, and your entire like vision goes white for a second, and your mind feels like there's like the worst migraine.
My brain fucks off because it hates
in
me. Yeah.
6 seconds, and then it's gone. But she can tell it affected you, and you see this smirk across her face. She said, in your mind, she says, "Well, you signed up for no holds barred." And
So
that-
she does that, right? I take the damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Hmm.
Stone's endurance. I'm gonna roll a d12 plus
Okay.
2 and subtract the damage.
Here comes
Go
the
for it.
19 HP. Calling it right now.
Ooh, it was close. It was on that 12.
Okay.
So minus 8 damage from that.
Okay, so you only took 1.
Yeah, 1 point of damage.
So using that, you kind of, take your deep breath, kind of steady your mind.
Crack my neck.
Yeah. And she looks back and looks kind of disappointed that, that didn't take hold well. It is now your turn.
I think a double fist. I'm just gonna clock her with both wrists, straight up.
Captain Kirk style.
Yeah, exactly. It won't look nearly as cheesy though.
I could do this all day.
Oh, 11. Or no,
16. 16 will hit.
Right.
So
6.
you're doing 6 points of damage. How you want to do this?
Yes. So I think if she she noticed it didn't hit me as hard, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'll go to hit her with both arms.
Mm-hmm.
Stop right before it collides with her head. Grab her head and pull it into my kneecap.
Okay. Yep.
And then just
So you
knock her
do
out.
that, and she just goes unconscious, falls over.
Yeah.
You hear the 3 drum beats really fast. Helmar wins, and you see the paladin comes out, puts a hand down to her, and brings her back up. And she says, "That was a heck of a fight. This guy hits hard."
I think he'll hold his hand out and help her up if she takes it.
Yeah, she'll take it.
I watching from the top, just like, damn, I've been teasing. I've been teasing this guy too hard. He can kick my ass. I need to pay more respects to this big lad. Should probably stop being such a jackass.
Gotta remember his name, Helmar.
Helmar, not HJ.
They took twice as long as I did.
Both him and
Well,
Elrune, they can both kick ass.
He'll give her
barely
like
hit
he'll pat his chest with his fist.
She'll return the salute and kind of bow ahead, and she'll say, "Hope to see you in the ring again sometime. We should do weapons next time. Could be fun."
Perhaps.
And so she starts walking out of the arena.
He's gonna stretch that one little migraine HP damage through his shoulder, kind of stretch out that tendon a little bit in his neck,
Yep.
and then I'll head out the other way.
Alrighty. Probably heading out this way.
Yeah.
That actually lets me do that. Cool.
Everybody's making money tonight.
Alrighty.
Ooh,
Uh,
I make money.
yeah.
How
and
much?
Speaking of money, you are going to make 50 silver off of that.
Yo. Good.
People bet on your fight than mine.
Yours is very
I
unexpected.
make 50 silver?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Alrune, you'll get
15, right?
I get my
So-
I get my 30 total.
the
Okay, my
odds on
15
this
cap.
actually would have been
Better.
better.
Oh,
So you're gonna
Wait,
get
third?
what is it?
Is it 2 and 1?
It'd be an extra half, so it'd be the 15 plus
So
the
it'd be 45?
7.
or plus 7.
Yeah,
So
plus your original 15.
So I get 37 point and then 5 silver.
Nice. Very good. Excellent.
Way to hog the tougher one, Helmar.
Looks like you weren't the only one that was underestimated.
Nice job,
Alrighty.
HJ.
And we're back in exploration mode.
That's what I was saying though. We need to play with them a little more.
Damn, he made it a show for sure.
I dragged it out a little bit, I think.
Mine was more of an event.
A moment that people will remember.
You did very well.
Some people blinked and they missed it. They're like, there was a fight? I turned
Whoa,
away to
yeah,
get a drink?
Punched in his
My
knee,
flagon was
his
up over my
knocked
face, and
over
then yeah,
headbutted.
Flagging up. The guy was standing down. He's on the ground. Oh,
he's like
God.
he's guzzling, and he puts it down in there. Well, it's over. Oh
What
shit.
happened? I had so much money riding on the Kobold 9.
Ew. Damn.
I made a decent amount of money.
Yeah. You and Dustin.
Yeah, we
Hanging out like
we
bandits.
both we bet right.
Shit.
Alrighty, we are coming up on 11 o'clock, so I want to call the session there for tonight. Next time we can follow up from this point. Is there anything else that people know that they want to do ahead of time that I should be prepared for?
When I'm done for the night, I'm coming back to the bar for sure.
Okay.
Heading back to the tavern to wait for the name of the councilman, the Goliath.
Yeah,
That's coming.
Right.
Get around to drinks for the champions.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll see. Because he was planning to fight near the end of the day, so I'll be good to go by the time he gets back. So.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing next time. I'm kind of here following everybody, so I guess I'll just play it by ear, see what everybody else is doing,
There you go.
react to what happens.
Likewise.
We are drawing in on the evening as well, so I might have some stuff for y'all to kind of prep yourselves for the next session as well. Well,
Okay.
awesome.
All right.
So I guess thank you all for playing. It was a blast. So look forward to next time.
Hell
Hell yeah,
yeah. And over on YouTube, thank you for joining us. You have a great time wherever you are, and we will see you for the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye.